I remembered. No, I don't have any updates on how today's visit went. I thought that was extremely shitty of her. I'm not stating that she intentionally did it. I truly believe that she forgot. That she just didn't know the time. But I think that was extremely disrespectful that she just instantly hopped on live and just decided to blast him for no reason. Nancy, hey love. Hey Leanne. Take it everybody. No thank you. I don't. I love it. Mill, you're not late, honey. We just got started. I know we have one bit. I try to give her the benefit of the doubt sometimes. But that's why you guys are my people, because you're like, nah, bitch, don't soften up on us now. Absolutely not. Yeah, it was disrespectful. It was wrong. And if roles were reversed, right, they would be chewing 2K up for him doing that. But somebody did. I don't know who did it. I wish I would have saved the video or favorited it, because someone did a video showing her saying that, and then showing all of the negative comments attacking 2K. All because of what she did, because of what she said. Absolutely unacceptable. Unacceptable in every stretch of the imagination, and I do hope that it's something that gets brought up. Oh, Messy Tea has, okay, oh, should have known, Messy Tea. My favorite tea is Messy Tea. We'll pull it up then. I have it, Mel, but we definitely for sure will get into that, because that makes me nervous. I saw a question up here. Oh, absolutely. 100%. Your phone updates while you're in the airplane. You don't even have to land. And if that was your case, okay, I think I saw someone ask what happened. So, Bree had visitation today with Baby W, right? She is online while she's waiting for Baby W to show up, and John's not there. And the monitor's not there. Now, to me, that should have been the first thing of, like, it's not just John, right? Because if the monitor himself is also not there, right? So she's online and bashing 2K on the fact that he's 30 minutes late. At that time, it was at least 30 minutes late, bringing Baby W to the visitation. And what it ended up being was she was wrong on the time. She thought the visitation, I don't know the exact times, she thought the visitation was at 8 and it was at 10. So she's bashing him, and now she has so many people bashing John on the internet, thinking that he's late when she was wrong. So then when she figured out she was wrong, she said, oh, well, my phone just, because of the time zone, my phone just didn't update over that. Well, then how did you make the visit the day before on time? None of it makes any sense. No, I feel that was done intentionally. The whole thing is just sad and really weird. I feel bad because she's the mom, but she gives him. I know that is that. Agreed. Right. What will the excuse be yesterday? Because first day, right, was this whole thing that supposedly happened between him and Santos, which I will almost guarantee you did not happen. Maybe it happened in Santos's head. But if, in fact, that was to have happened, and the monitor had to tell anybody to chill, the likelihood is they would have canceled the visitation. So it didn't happen. And we're going to, just in time, so I'm going to pretend. Let's pretend visit was at 10 o'clock yesterday, right? Santos shouldn't be leaving at 10 o'clock. Santos should have already been gone. He should have been gone. In my video yesterday, I had said that he rode with her or dropped her off, because I didn't know where the visitation was. Plus, I don't really like to give that information if I do know. But anyways, it was at the hotel, so he actually had to leave. So he should have left 30 minutes to an hour before visitation even started. Why are you still there in hopes of crossing? No, you should have been gone. You have people in Texas. You have family. You have friends. You have whatever. Go do you. Go visit your people. Go do whatever it is that Santos does. Go do it. The socks, they get me every time. Thank you, love. So it just doesn't make any sense. So that was, hey Shelby, so that was day 1, right? Day 2, now she makes up this whole thing that he's 2 hours late again, just to spread his name through the mud, or drag it through the mud, however the saying goes. But what's going to happen is in court, it's going to get brought up, and he's not speaking, so she's going to be fine. It's going to get brought up, and he's not speaking, so she's going to be fine. Hold on a second. Let me make sure everything's okay. My son is calling me. And he's one he'll call back to back to back to back. Okay. Betty, hello, love. We don't know what for sure. What part? Thank you, Snickers. This fool, I text him because Jamal calls me. I text him back, I'm on live, is everything good? He just sends me 3 laughing faces. Well, what the fuck does that mean? you gotta love Jamal. Oh my gosh, you guys, Mother's Day, yeah, we don't know for sure that it'll get brought up, but the likelihood is it very well could get brought up. Especially because it's in their clause to not disparage the other parent. Well, that's what she's doing. So that's why I say it'll likely get brought up. Okay, so quick about my Mother's Day. Mother's Day was so much fun. If you guys have adult kids, I definitely recommend this. Baby, I'm a gangster too. I love. So for Easter, I was going to do, Easter I was going to do an adult Easter egg hunt thing. I wasn't doing anything for the grandkids. I wanted to do it for my kids. And something happened. I can't remember what. But anyways, we weren't able to do it. So I did it yesterday. So I had like 44 gifts. And they were, anyways, we couldn't do the egg thing. So we ended up doing like beer pong. So they had to pop the balls into the thing. We even went live. My kids agreed to go live, NASA, which never happened, so I was so excited about that. So we went live for part of it, and they played. Shout out to Shelly, that poor girl. She just sat there and cheered poor Tay on, who just couldn't hit a ball to save her life. But she was rooting for her. Anyways, it was a blast. So I had 44 cups numbered. They had to put it in there. Oh, I'm so glad that you were in there too, Pinky. And then we went inside, and then they got to pick, each number cup that they won got a gift. But that's when I got fun, is at the end, is some of the numbers had either a steal, where you could just steal a gift, or a trade. And then I had to add a little spice to it, because now it was Mother's Day. So at the very end, the Mother's Day, all mothers got to just steal any gift they wanted to. Oh, I'll put it up there. I'll put it up there. It was a blast. It was absolute a blast. And of course they both picked on Trey, but he had the most gifts. So it was a lot of fun. So yeah, my kids are super competitive. So, whoa. If you guys have adult kids that like stuff like that, it was so much fun. I laughed it was a great time. We had a blast, so I enjoyed it. Thank you, Carrie. Shelby got tea. Shelby always has tea. Shelby is the tea master, honey. We do that on Christmas. Oh, that would be fun too. They had a great time. They don't sponge me, yeah. Hey, what is it? Like OMG, it's Bunny. I also have to call you Bunny because that's a long name to spit out. Okay, hi Grindle. Okay, so did we get through the Brie and 2K stuff? You know, my kids want to do it for Christmas too. Yes, we are definitely going to go into Enzo and you. But my kids are not my kids. My kids want to do it for Christmas because we have such a big family. I have not yet got to the part that I cannot buy for all of them. Christmas is a big holiday. It's a big day for us. I spend a lot of money, and I go all out for Christmas. So I have not yet got. I just feel like, how can I only buy for like one person or, you know, two people? No, I have to buy for all of them, but they can. Okay, so yes, I will do a quick recap. I missed a 2K update. Did something else happen? Nothing else happened. I was just talking about how today when he was late today, she was on live talking about how he was late, blah 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 blah. Some T pages picked that up and they just absolutely run with it. He wasn't late. She was wrong on her times. But what this has done is now put out a narrative that the 2 days that she has visitation, the first day apparently he was, you know, bucking up to Santos and getting mouthy with him, and the monitor had to tell him to get back in his car. I highly doubt that happened. If that happened, that would have already been written up. And potentially visit stuff. I don't know. Again, I'm not in Texas, so I don't know. I just can't see John doing that because he has nothing to gain from that and everything to lose. But I also think that Santos should have been gone 30 minutes to an hour before the visit even starts. There's zero reason. If that visit starts at 10 o'clock, he should not be leaving at 10 o'clock. He should have been gone. And then today, like I said, she thought visit was at, again, I don't know times. We're just going to pretend it was at 8 o'clock. She thought visit was at 8 o'clock. So she gets online and she's on live bashing him because he's not there at 8 o'clock. Why isn't he here at 8 o'clock? It's supposed to be 8 o'clock. Now he's 30 minutes late, yada, yada, yada. Visit wasn't at 8 o'clock. It was at 10 o'clock or whatever. Again, I don't know the exact times. I'm just giving a preface that it was 2 hours late. Then she comes on and says, oh, oops. I was just wrong. My watch hadn't updated, but it was updated yesterday, and your watch is automatic. Your watch, phone, everything automatically updates in the air. So it's just a way to put John on a smear campaign. And then I guess it was Messy T that put the video up. We'll pull it up here in just a bit. And it shows hundreds of comments just bashing, absolutely bashing John. You guys hear I'm back home. You guys can hear the sirens, I'm sure. My forest sons, congratulations, you're level 15. Wait, where'd Shelby go? Shelby, are you still in here? He said he had tea. I want to know the tea. Shelby, where are you? And LA is later than Texas, so that doesn't even... No, LA is before Texas, because I'm on LA time, so it's 6:29 here, so that means it's 8:29 in Texas. Oh, I must have left. I think they're starting to worry about money and trying to get views up. Me too. I was thinking that. How do I say your name? Is it Sai? Sai? Well, whatever it is, I like it. That's unique. I like it. Anyways, I was thinking that too. I was kind of going on that road, but then I was also thinking, is this a way for her to say, you know what, it's just too much drama and not do visits every day? Because just the day before, yes, Queen is here. Just the day before, remember she was talking about how costly visits are going to be. She was like, you guys, I'm going to have to keep the visits to 4 hours a day, which I think is a good amount of time because it's so expensive. It's very, very costly, which it is. If you guys remember, a week or so ago, we broke down about how much it'd be for 4 hours a day. And for that week, I think it was almost close to $5,000. But let's not forget, Bree, who got you in that situation. That wasn't because of John. That wasn't because of Mama 2K and everybody else you like to blame. That was because of you. So now you have to pay that price. Santos told his mom she was having to pay around $6,000. Yeah, once you add in the airfare and the hotel and all that, absolutely. But this is the other thing, right? So she goes on a rant and she complains about that. She's like, you guys, I have to pay so much per hour for, to see him, and then hotel and airfare and food and all of this stuff. She's like, so it gets really expensive. Well, that's really funny to me because if I remember correctly, I know I'm old, so my memory isn't as sharp as it used to be. But if I remember correctly, and I know you guys will correct me if I'm wrong, I thought I remember Bree saying when John was doing that, when John was taking Winter out, or sorry, Baby W out to California and paying for airfare, hotel, food, everything for a week for her to see him, he was, what was that again? Oh yeah, a bare minimum dad, I believe is what she called him. So he's a bare minimum dad when he has to do it, but now you have to pay for it, and it's very costly, so it's going to limit the time you can see him. Interesting. Hello, everybody that came in. I know I missed I saw a whole bunch of hellos while I was talking, but honey, if I lose my train of thought. Right, and you were good with the Hawaii trip. That was no problem. Let's just do everything, do it all. We'll go to Hawaii, no problem. Hawaii is very expensive, I know, because I'm going in February, and I'm just looking at, airfare alone is like $900. So, yeah, and if that's the case, why is Santos there? He can't see the baby. He can't be around him. So why are you paying for him? Or maybe he's paying for himself. Who knows? No, $6,000 per day is what's up. Okay, well that's ridiculous. It's not $6,000 a day. There's not even enough hours in the dang day. Let's look it up. Santos and math are probably not his strong points. Oh, I love this sound. It's so peaceful. It's so quiet out where I'm at now, guys. It's too quiet. Don't you guys notice the difference when I am able to go live? Next time I'm out there. Kaylee! Next time I'm out there, you guys, I'll be able to go live better, okay? I know it's been tough right now because my internet's not set up. Because I'm not supposed to be out there till next week. What am I looking for? What a hell. What a hell. What? Why is a calculator? God bless America. Lord Jesus, don't make me do it by hand. Okay, well, hold. Just give me 1 second, please. Not now. It's stuff to do. Okay. We'll figure it out. It's definitely not $6,000 a day because the visitation is $100, like we'll round up about $140 an hour, right? Touch and reach. Oh, touch here. Processing payment. And so for 4 hours, that's, what is that, 280, 485, that's like $560 a day, $560 a day. And then airfare and food, so. Okay, yeah, $560, there we go, see? And then you got it for 7 days, what in the hell is it? Wow. I don't want to do any of this. I just want us, I'm not doing all that. Okay, anyways, that's funny how Bree says John's late for visits when she knows exactly. And again, it was just a way to, thank you guys for doing the math for me. Yeah, so I was close. I said about $4,000 for the 7 days if she chose to do all 7 days. And I think she said that she wasn't doing all 7 days. I can't remember. See my message, please. Okay. Oh, so it's more expensive if it's not at the center. I wonder if she's excited it's not at the center anymore then, you know? If that's what she wanted. No, I don't want that. Okay, let me see.
Free Game Friday. Did you know that okay. Apple recently...
Calm down, Tiger. So Jen, got to follow you back so I can see it. I don't see a message from you, Jen. I do not see one from you, love. Okay. I will focus. Oh, and you guys always have to specify, because if not, I get to pulling through stuff. Let me see. If Ree was on Cali time, it was 8 a.m. in Cali. It would have been 10. Correct. If she was on Cali. Right. That's what I said. I don't know what time the visitation was at. I was just giving an example of, like, if it was 8 a.m., she was saying it was 8 a.m., but it was at 10 a.m. Leaving Texas for Mexico to LA, then maybe Catalina Island, the Bahamas, Maldives, then the cruise for cake. She is well, god dang, if she's able to do all that, but she's complaining about affording to see her son, then there's an issue there, right? That's a bit excessive. She has supervised visits, so she has to pay the monitor. Yes. I know that she had put out that she, well, she never said that she wasn't going to have supervised visits, but she did she kind of made it sound that way without saying it. She did say that they weren't going to have visits at the visitation center anymore. She said, I'll be able to get Baby W for the whole week. I can take him absolutely anywhere and go anywhere. So that's what made people believe that it was no longer supervised visits, but she still has a monitor with her. That monitor goes with her wherever they go. She can pick a place each day, but each day you stay at that place. You can't just go from place to place. And from my understanding thus far, it's been at the hotel. And she pays ouch. My butt is still hurting so bad. And she pays $2 a mile for gas. And if they go someplace, let's say she wanted to take him to the zoo for the day, she would also have to pay for the monitor to do that. So it'll be very interesting now if she just stays at the hotel with him every day and takes him nowhere. I wonder if she actually contacted her lawyer. What do you mean, Mel? I wonder if she actually contacted her lawyer. Oh, you mean about today when she thought they were late? I don't think so, because she was on live the whole time. They hire all the time. Okay, let me only speak about my state. I don't know, every state's different. You go through some classes to become certified, to know what to watch for, how to write up the notes, whatnot. I'll be honest, they do not get paid nearly what they should get paid. They should get paid a lot more. I think in my state, they start at like maybe $23 an hour, maybe. They should get paid more. I know, and let me clarify really fast. I know in a lot of states that's a lot of money. Our minimum wage is $16.66 an hour. So I don't think like $22 or $23 an hour that's barely, but only a couple dollars an hour above minimum wage. Yeah, so just when I said that before, someone's like, what the heck, that's a lot of money. But their minimum wage was like $8 an hour, which is 2025. Who the hell can live off of $8 an hour? That is absolutely crazy. Amanda, not that I've seen. I don't expect her to. Pennsylvania, that's mind-boggling. Well, Obviously, my mind just boggled. $7.50 an hour. Like, how do you? I just don't understand. It's $9 an hour here. Yeah, that's correct. See, I don't understand it. And where does the $110 an hour go? You mean that she's paying? Is that what you're talking about, Sarah? Because it's like, I think it's like $167 an hour is what she pays. It goes to the agency. It goes to pay for the monitor, etc. And theirs is a private facility, so they may get paid a lot more. They're also off-duty police officers, so they probably get paid a lot more. Minimum wage tag $7.25. I don't grasp that. Okay, $16.50 in New York. Yeah, mine's $16.66. Okay, so we'll move on to Enzo and Neo in a second. But I have to ask, so the people who live in states where your minimum wage is $8, what is the cost of living though? $7.25 in Kentucky too. That's crazy to me. So like, let's just say you wanted to rent like a 2-bedroom, 1-bath apartment, just regular, nothing fancy, nothing, just a regular like 2-bed, 1-bath apartment. What would that be? $900. That's nice. $1,500 a month for your apartment. $1,200 at $7.25 an hour. I'm not stating that you guys only make minimum wage. Pennsylvania 3-bedroom is $14. Okay, well now that's good. That's really good. Where I live, you could get like now probably like a studio for like maybe $1,200. A 1-bedroom, 1-bath apartment would probably be like, I don't know, $1,400 to $1,600. 2-bed. Usually it's 2-bed, 2-bath. Probably between $1,800 and I don't know, $17,000 to $2,000, I would think. Yeah, it's a lot. 2,300 here, yeah. Austin, 2-bed, 1-bath in good area, $1,300 to $1,600. But still, that's just not a lot. Yeah, and that doesn't count your electricity, your Wi-Fi, your cable, all of that stuff. I just think the federal minimum wage just needs to be raised higher. Now, here, if you live in certain cities, the minimum wage is $20 an hour, especially if you work in the food industry. So, fast food in downtown Seattle is $20 an hour to work at, like Burger King, McDonald's, any of the fast food restaurants is $20 an hour. I'm in NorCal. 4-bed, 2-bath. Oh, wait, $4,300. That's crazy. Ooh, on 4 acres though, that's nice. That's actually really good. $3,000 for a 3-bed, 2-bath on 4 acres. Honey, that's nice. Olympia. Yes. Oh, minimum wage in Canada is $17.20. Okay. Colorado 19. It's just absolutely crazy. Absolutely crazy. My summer is 13. They might make just a little more in the smoke. Crazy. Okay, let's move on to that. It just always blows my mind that we live in the same country, but prices and everything is all over the place. Yes, Queen, she is. But you know what's funny is they've been clipping it and trying to clip her all in the right light and whatnot. But apparently she's not paying them. Now, I don't know if that's everybody, but I've heard from several or seen videos from several of them that she hasn't paid. Now, I don't know how often she's paying that. That's something totally different. But this is my thing, right? If you are doing right, if you're doing and acting how you are supposed to act and do, why would you need to pay people to clip your videos to make you appear in a better light? Her words, not mine. She wants to pay people to clip them for them to appear in a better light. Crunchwrap Supreme ran with it and is very active in that Discord. Oh, how I am so not shocked, yes, Queen. Sorry. Yes, Queen. I am so not shocked. There's a few people that were like legit riding hard for 2K that the minute money talked, you could tell where their loyalty stood. You could not pay me enough money. I don't care how much money was offered. You cannot pay me enough money to do that. Because again, if you're doing right, people shouldn't have to clip you to make you look in a better light. And I am 100% pro-child. It is what is best for the child. But did you see how she bashed John's mom and then and sent her an arrangement yesterday? Literally, she bashes her all the time. But again, that was one of those things. Appreciate it, love that she did it. Did she actually end up sending one? I saw the clip I saw was like, well, I really want to send her flowers, but they don't come with a card, so I don't know. And she was trying to do it the same day, which trying to send flowers same day on Mother's Day could be very difficult. But when you send flowers, it comes with a card. She was looking for a card separately, so I don't know if she ever did one. But again, I think those were, I hope it was sincere, but it seemed like those were one of those moments of clip me to show me in a better light type shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. She sent an edible arrangement. I appreciate that. She bashes 2K more than mom and 2K. Yeah, I am really happy she did that. I truly just want, first of all, I would like it if they would just take it off the internet altogether. Heather, I'm there with you. I didn't want to say it, but I'm there with you. I truly wish that they would completely take it off the internet and quit talking about it, right? But if they're going to, I really wish that they would just so focus on just positive co-parenting. It's what's best for Winter, or Baby W. My baby's dad and I come on and we talk about it all the time, how important it is. You guys get to hear from my kids. Someone asked me a long time ago, I don't even know if they're still in here. My kids are 31, 30, 27, and 25. They will tell you that is the best thing. Hi, Ashley. That is the best thing, the best gift we have ever given our kids is the fact that we just have great co-parenting. There's no negativity, you know. So she does not want her. Wait, what? Oh, Betty, did you say something before? Wait, so she does not want her raising the baby. Oh, you are talking about Bree not wanting Mama 2K to raise the baby? Yeah, she doesn't want her to raise the baby. But then she has to get her shit together so she can. And I don't grasp that either. Like, you want to prove to them you want to do better, but you refuse to move to Texas. Refuse to go to Texas or move there. Why not just rent a place so that you're there in Texas so that you can potentially have the kids live or have Baby W part of the time? Prove to the judge that you're willing to do that. She is so dead set in her mind that Baby W is going to be a California resident and raised in LA. I don't grasp why that is such a big thing to her. Off topic, but your video with the family was, oh, thank you so much. It was, I tell you, we had so much fun. I really had a good time. Worth absolutely every penny. Absolutely every penny. I have to do some editing, and I'll try to put some other stuff back up. Bree's mom helps raise her other grandchildren. You guys, I was so excited to see Bree's mom there. I've been asking since my very first video, where is Bree's family? Why does Bree have no support? No, we'll do more, you guys. We do get-togethers all the time, and my kids are getting a little bit more comfortable with being on camera, so we'll do more. Next time I'll invite you guys in. That was a last minute thing. I was shocked. But anyways, so I I'm really excited that Bree's mom is there. I hope it's a good thing. Not every, hi Carrie, not every parent situation is good, and I know nothing about her, so I'm not saying it's good or bad. Natalie, congratulations, you're level 13, love. So I hope it's good. I'm happy to see her have support, and I just hope we start to really see a change. You know, every time I start to see a change and I'm like, yes, instantly it's backwards. I'm like, oh God, I really was so excited. I know people think that I just can't stand the girl. That's not true. I just want her to be the best her and be the best mother that she can be for baby W. That's all I want. And be substance free. Bree said herself yesterday her mom taught her, yes, yeah, men pay for everything, and she didn't know the type. Yeah, when she first said that, or the first time I heard her say that, I was like, what the hell is she talking about? What do you mean you didn't know that you had to pay for stuff? What are you talking, like, where do you think people, like, how do you think people live? Like, she was like, I didn't know how to get a job, I had no idea. Well, then I found this out and found out that her mom does the same type of work. So she was raised in a household where men did that. Men did pay for all of this stuff. So that's what I'm saying. I hope it's a positive, but I don't know. We'll just have, that's going to be one of those things we're going to have to wait and see. Michelle, I agree. She says, I hate to say this, but I think it's just for show. I agree, because I've also seen some clips when it's not around baby W and they are slurring and bashing and whatnot. And it can be like just a couple hours after. So, but again, I'm going to hold out hope and think, I don't know, maybe I'm just an idiot. I hope so. Okay, I know I'm missing a lot of comments. I'm going to try to... they've been very quiet since this morning. That's what I was wondering. I wasn't sure if I just hadn't seen any videos or what happened, but I wonder if something was said, because again, it states in their court documents, do not disparage the other parent. Well, she spent, a good hour or so disparaging the other parent, because he wasn't 2 hours early for his appointment or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, she should have looked. And again, it'd be one thing if the monitor was there, right? If the monitor was there and he wasn't, then maybe I'd be like, man, he's late. I wouldn't do it online. But the fact that the monitor wasn't there either, she never thought to think, maybe I should check my times or my paper or something. No? Crazy. Mama May, isn't that the craziest shit of it all? She says, Bree and Santos have only been together for a couple of weeks. It's not a long-term relationship. Absolutely. And their whole life is centered around it. Now, I grasp that they've been around each other since like December, and they've been living together for a couple of months. Ouch. But yeah, in a relationship for like 3 weeks or whatever. I mean, I guess if we're going from when he asked her, but they were together, before. So anyways, less than a month. It's ridiculous. And again, no man, no woman, nobody should take precedence over your child. She's probably paying her mom to watch 2K too, since her mom agreed with 2K ongoing. Oh, I forgot about that. Yes, Queen. You know what? I totally forgot about that. That did come out in the beginning, that when John said that he was going to fight for custody or file for custody or whatever, that Bree's mom said, you should. Yeah. Jamie, are you talking about that Santos is crazy about Bree? I think so too. I actually think that they're cute together. They're two crazy kids that, you know, get each other, I guess. Watch how they are when they, yeah, it's, I don't know. Mom's the paid actor. I wouldn't put it past him. That's all I remember. Santos was listed in the court papers ages ago when all this shit happened. Wait, what was he listed in there for? Like against Brie or for Brie? Oh, Luis, you'll have to remind me. I don't remember that. I think he's in love with it. Right. I think he's in love with that. I think Brie's never been single. Since she's come, you know, well, since I've started watching her, she is yet to be single. She legitimately jumps from one man to the next. There's not a time where she's single, right? She was with, well, even when she was pregnant, she was kind of bouncing around, you know, she was still with multiple people while she was pregnant, which, I don't know. That's just, but anyways, that's not the point. Then she started dating, remember the guy from Chicago or whatever? She said, oh, it's like we've been dating the whole time because we knew each other months ago. So he moved in the day they got together. He moved in with her. As soon as he was gone, she hooked up with Santos. And then we had that whole weekend in Texas, right? Where she hooked up with Marco, Santos. I can't remember the other guy's name. There was one other guy. And then that's when she met Chairs, right? So then she started hooking up with Chairs. So her and Chairs were an item. And then, anyways, she went from one to the next, to the next, to the next. And then she met Itai. And the day she met Itai, boom. And the day Jordan met Valet, right? They met them the same day. Boom, they were together. Oh, I love you. We're moving in together. We're living together. The whole nine, right? And then the same time she's with Itai, then she ends up being with Santos. And then they're talking about how Santos got like 20 bodies in that house. Now, I don't know about anybody else, but if I'm watching this dude knock down 20 bodies in a matter of a month and a half, that's not somebody that I'm going to want to, like, negative. So, anyways, it's just been a whole lot. She's somebody that definitely she's going to need to work through that, because that is also a negative. Also, remember she picked up, the day she went to go pick up Baby W, and Funeral was there, and he was filming, and she hit the camera. There was a man in the car that day. There is pictures and videos out there of Baby W at just a couple weeks old, sleeping in the bed next to other men. Ouch. You know what I'm saying? So, ouch. Hi, Jackie. Natalie, I don't know. First of all, I don't even know what's going on with him. All of a sudden now, he's just disappeared. He's in wherever, Thailand or something. He's on the run, hiding. Who knows? A lot of this stuff, I really do think it's all just for storyline. I mean, Jordan, Decline, whatever, they are struggling for money badly. And I fully believe that he's paying his rent not with money, if you know what I'm saying. So, Jordan said that he was going to move to Thailand. I wouldn't put it past him, and I wouldn't put it past Valet to go right along with them. I have to say I thought that I was wrong. I really do have to say that. I have said this whole time that I feel like eventually Valet is going to snap out of it. I felt like, and I still do feel that Valet has natural motherly instincts where Brie does not. I'm not saying Brie can't get them. She just does not naturally have them. You know what I'm saying? Where I feel like Vale really does. You can see by how she acts, right? Itai texted Brie and said he made him mentally unstable and not want. Wait, hold on. Itai texted Brie. Let's fix every day. Oh shit, where'd it go? You unclicked it. Like I didn't have a chance to finish reading it. Oh, here it is. Okay. And said, that she made him mentally unstable. Okay, that made sense. I was like, wait, what? He got you. That's sad. That's really sad. I could absolutely see it. Yeah, I truly did have hope. But then now we're finding out, again, if it's true, we don't know if it's true, but we're finding out that she didn't even make an attempt to want to go and see her kids. Excuse me, just Linda. She didn't even make an attempt to want to go see her kids on Mother's Day. Did she even call to talk to them? And then, who was it? Was it Ruby? Congratulations, you guys have completed the fan club 3rd stage. Now you guys are in Club Victory. Club Victory. Remember Ruby was saying that all the pictures and whatnot on her phone, and all she ever talks about is the oldest child. There's zero connection there with the youngest child. Did you see the note Jordan wrote her on Mother's Day? I did not. Now I'm scared. I looked at the video of him doing Muay Thai, and he really is in Thailand. I looked at the gym. Now I'm gonna tell you, I've seen a lot of videos. Hey, Stacey! I can't believe that. You know, wait, what's your name? Hold on. Where'd it go? Fluff Elvie. I love it. Yeah, I'm there with you. I don't know about her. I don't know. I'm just learning about her, so I'm still trying to feel my way around with her, if I'm, how I'm feeling about her. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think that's him in the gym. Okay, but my question is, why did he go to Thailand? What is the reason or the purpose that he went to Thailand? Now, I've seen tons of videos come out on TikTok about people moving to Thailand and how cheap it is and how you can live out there for, like a king out there for under $1,000 US dollars a month. That's in the nice penthouse and food and the whole nine. But it was like he was here one day and the next day he was gone. I kind of feel like he's still in the house. He's just being like Jordan's dad and doesn't want to be seen. But that's just my opinion. Jordan said it was because of all the social media stuff going on. So he just randomly picks up and goes to Thailand one day. Yes, you can. My daughter just came back from there. And it's beautiful. A woman. Oh, he has a woman out there. I think he's trying to run from the GTA charge. That's what I was wondering if it had something to do with that. Boxing training camp in Thailand. Why would he have to go all the way to Thailand for that, though? Ran after Thailand like Valet ran from... Yes, Queen is so petty. I love it. Oh, that could be probably setting up a new house out there. That I could absolutely see. Yeah, I just have this feeling that he's still at the house. I feel like, and I think this is one of the reasons why I feel this way. I feel like they make it a big deal whenever he does call in to make it, oh, it's Itai, he's calling from Thailand. Itai's calling from Thailand. Can you show us around? Show us what you can see in Thailand right now. Like, that's just not a natural conversation. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. He's gone there for Ladyboy. Okay. Yeah, so I don't know. I think all that stuff is stuff we'll go into. What Enzo? What do you mean? No, we're talking about Itai, but we will talk about Enzo. Actually, let's wrap up the whole thing with them, and let's move into Enzo, because I think that's gonna be a long conversation. Beth, look at my shirt, Beth. Thank you, love. And I love my blanket. It is sitting on my new couch. I was snuggled up with it last night. I turned my little fireplace on with no heat coming out because, I like it cold, and wrapped up in it. Mother's Day is one of those days I absolutely love, but with my mom no longer here, it can also be tough once everybody's gone. But I took my mom to my new house. My dad's still here. I'll take my dad tomorrow. But for Mother's Day, I wanted to give my mom a break from my dad. So I took my mom out to my new house. She set up on her little I have this little, I guess, it's not really a counter, but anyways, a little shelf, that's what it is, and it overlooks this big, huge, beautiful lilac bush that's right outside the window, which is her favorite thing. And so I have my mom all set up there, so it was nice, and I snuggled up in the little butterfly blanket that Beth sent me, so thank you so much, love, I so appreciate it. And I'm wearing my grandma's shirt. Okay, before I get emotional. Okay, so we wrapped up everything with Brie. You guys ready to go into Enzo? This was my second Mother's Day. Yeah, I'm sorry, Michaela. My first ones with, Nicole, yeah, it is very, it's my 8th, and it does not get easier. I've just learned how to do different things. Enzo. Okay, well, let me show you guys, because I'm sure once you see a picture, you'll probably know who it is. Now, Enzo and Wavy, Jay Wavy. Hi, people are garbage. Who, neither one of them are really people that I typically watch. But they have some stuff going on, and it is really, really, really sad. It makes me very sad. Let me see if I can find a good picture of Enzo. Here is a picture of, or a video of Enzo. This is from Enzo Likes Carrots. Don't ask why Enzo likes carrots, but that's the page. There's a T-page called Enzo's Carrot, and then this one is Enzo Likes Carrots, and Enzo Likes Carrots always comes in here all the time. I absolutely love them. But this is Enzo. Now, no, I haven't seen or heard anything, absolutely anything about them. Oh, we know, like, he likes the carrots. I didn't know, and I just happened to be in a page one day, and I found out, I'm like, ugh. Why am I knowing this? Okay, so when I first started being consistent on TikTok, right? So a lot of you guys found me. I would ask you guys, I did a video actually on this whole thing of Brie and 2K and the custody stuff, and I said, if you guys want my opinion on anyone else, let me know. So I did a whole slew of people, Enzo and Neo being one of them. I knew absolutely nothing about them. I think she was still pregnant at the time, maybe, or maybe she had just had the baby. But anyways, so I watched the videos from just the past like month or two. Mind you, she was pregnant, right? Either pregnant or just had the baby. And what I saw was amazing. Like, I was like, they are so supportive of each other. They seem completely sober. Not, I wasn't seeing them do anything. But again, she was pregnant or just had the baby. So when I did my video, I was like, it's so nice and refreshing to get to have been requested to do a video like this, because they just seem so great, right? There's obviously more to the video. Anyways, about a month, maybe 6 weeks ago, and again, I don't know the entire situation with this, there was a DV situation that happened, and Enzo ended up arrested and in jail. And then from then, we didn't see the baby anymore. Now, everyone kept asking me if the baby had been removed by CPS, and I said, well, I don't know. But not likely. I mean, can you imagine if CPS removed a baby every time that someone got arrested? Like, that just wouldn't make any sense. Now, in my video that I did today, I did say that the baby had been removed from the home and placed with the maternal grandmother. Now, I don't know if it was removed by CP, if the baby, his name is Q, he's so cute. I don't know if he was removed by CPS, but I only stated that because I'll only state facts when I do my videos. Neo said that. Neo and Enzo said that Cure is living with her mom in San Antonio, Texas, and they're going to be moving to Texas to be closer to their son. So that is why I said that, because I know some people are like, no, that's wrong. Baby wasn't removed by CPS. So I don't know how the baby got there. Maybe CPS suggested it, if they were even involved, or maybe the grandma just said, you know what, you guys need to get your shit together. So how about Cure, come and stay with me until you guys figure it out. I don't know, but nonetheless, from what they said, and they could have also just been messing with us. I don't know. That's where he's at. Cops called me to get my son when there was a DV arrest, or CPS was contacted. Yeah, see, staying in a DV situation absolutely can be a reason for removal. It usually does take, sometimes will take a little bit longer. But again, every single state is different, so I don't know. They were supposed to move to Texas. Right, so last night, now, I don't know, he stated, at least the clips that I saw, he stated he was in Texas. He was talking to GTA. Hi, Sherry M. They said that they're moving down there to have more support. Yeah, so he stated last night that he was in Texas. I'm Enzo's mod. It's her, so it's Neo's grandmother. You're his mod? Is he okay? I mean, that's the main thing I want to know, is that he's okay. I was watching him last night, and I was really worried. I'm terrified. I have every mom emotion, even though I'm not his mom. I have every mom emotion. Like, I wanted to drive there myself and just hug him and say it's gonna be okay, but let's put the whippets down, you know. I girl I know had her kids removed by CPS after DV situation. Absolutely. People always get on me about that when I say that they can be removed for that. They can, because staying in a DV situation is a form of abuse, because kids are seeing that type of, they're living in a toxic environment. And so I know that law passed here probably 15 years ago. So I'm not saying that they cannot be removed from that. I just didn't know, especially that fast. Sometimes it doesn't always happen that. He's on live now. Yeah, CBS did not get involved. It's all over the place, and I feel like we're never really going to get to know the answer. I'm only going based off of what Enzo and Neo said, and they said that the baby was in Texas at, I thought it was her mom's house, grandma's house. They said grandma, so I didn't know if it was like her grandma or if they were saying Kiara's grandma. But the baby is somewhere in Texas. Now, last night, Enzo said he was in Texas. He went live. Red called him out on doing the huffing. Enzo tried to say no, but it was very, very clear that he was. His voice was changing all over. You could hear it. It was just really sad. And then he was like, I have nowhere to go. I don't know where I'm going to sleep. The whole thing was very, very sad to me. I know, but like, why is... First of all, was he really in Texas? Does anybody know that? He was outside. Yeah, that's where I saw him, is where he was outside of the smoke shop. Wait, you can get the... Hold on, Mel. He was outside a shop where you can get the whippets from a smoke shop? That's crazy. Yeah, I heard him say that he was stranded, but like, stranded why? Right? Why is he stranded? Did him and Neo get into a fight? He can't go there. Is he out of money? He can't pay to get a hotel? Did the car break down? Like, what happened? Or was it because of what he was ingesting that made him think that he was? You know what I'm saying? I don't know. But Enzo's parents are involved and in Florida. Wouldn't they place? Absolutely. Yes, Stephanie, absolutely. Typically, whenever, if CPS is involved, and I've heard multiple times now that CPS is not involved, I don't know. Typically, yes, they will always place locally first, and with whoever. They have to be able to pass the background, though. So if his parents have any type of charges, anything, they wouldn't pass. But I would assume, and Enzo's dad was very hands-on, like with the birth and stuff. I always saw him around. So he obviously has a relationship with Cure. Now, I don't know if her family does, if they're in Texas. So that would have been the other thing, too. They would have placed him with who they have. Again, that's if... Oh, my God. That was if they were involved. We don't know that they were. Also, respectfully, Neo's mom is a wild one. Oy vey. Only Cloud Smoke Shop is in San Antonio, Texas. Oh, and is that where he was at? Because he said he was in San Antonio. When some of the clips I saw, he said that he was, he told GTA he was in his neighborhood, and he said where? He's like, I'm in San Antonio, Texas. Michonne said he was in Texas in a bad area. Yeah, that was my next thing, is I was going to go to Michonne and see, because, you know, Michonne likes to help out people. Also, if it's going to bring him views, it's even more beneficial. But I do think, in reality, I do think he does have a good heart, and I think he would have helped him if he would have been able to. Neo also said she was in Texas yesterday. Okay. So they're in Texas. He was trying to help him. I figured he would. I just don't know. He said she had him set up and some dudes pulled up. Oh, he's saying that Neo had him set up? It's on one of the T pages. Okay. I truly hope somebody steps in. I hope that they step in and Angie, I'm on a personal basis Enzo's dad, and I won't say. Oh yeah, for sure. Don't release and don't say any information. I just want to know that they're okay. I really wish that, granted, I understand that rehab does not work if they don't want the help, right? And I don't know, maybe they were utilizing it the whole time and they just hit it very well, but I feel like they weren't for a while. And what pushed them to go back? And obviously everything negative started happening once they started using substances again. Is Neo also using? That's the other thing. I don't know. I just wish that they could just look at the baby and be like, that's what I want. I want to get better for my baby, and I want to get the help and get into some type of rehab center. Do whatever it is that they need to do. Is CPS not letting them see their baby? Sorry, just joined. I don't even know if CPS is even involved. I just know that the baby is in Texas with someone in her family. Is what they said. Those are the words out of their mouth. Is that Cure is in Texas. Neo said with grandma. I thought she meant Cure's grandma, but I guess someone else said that it might have been Neo's grandma. I see Neo cheated on him with Thrillo, and that's why he was crashed out. I don't even know who Thrillo is. Wait. I gotta look, my old self. Gotta look it up now. Alright, is that person on TikTok, I'm assuming? Let's see. Thrillo. Users. Oh, is this over here? Is this Thrillo?
You think you're here making me feel better? You're not. You made me feel worse.
Whoa.
What?
If that's Thrillo, she 100% has a type, because I thought that was Enzo at first. It's Trillo? Oh. Well, I'm old. Hold on, I gotta get a pillow, because this is... I am struggling over here. Let me see, maybe if I do on this side. I cannot wait for this to heal. Nope, that's not gonna work. Sorry. Guys. Every day that bruise gets worse and worse and worse. Ouch. I was just typing. She has the type. Yeah, she literally does. Like, he looks just like him.
I already knew all of this, and I was okay. Like, I was getting through it.
Wait. Oh, this is, okay.
I was getting through it.
Let me type it in right. Trillo and Neo. Let's see if something will come.
Conversation chat. It's fine.
Yeah, sir.
See that too?
Oh, and he has a child too? Oh.
Hey, someone pay $1.
Okay, so right here, this is the one. It says, Enzo set up by child's mother Neo in Texas. And pulled on him, pew. You guys want to watch this video? I don't think it's going to show anything, but you guys want to watch the... Yes. This Trillo goes. Trillo. So Enzo in his pants should... Yeah, absolutely. Okay, good. As long as it doesn't show...
Antonio, I'm stranded. Man, some squares just try to fire on me, bro. Like, I don't even have my own shit. Like, that shit
Hey, Portia.
Who ups fire on someone in San Antonio with your own big mama? Like, that shit so soft, bro. That shit soft as hell, bro.
Oh, no,
Yeah,
Renee.
I'm in San Antonio, bro.
Oh, I'm sorry, love. Kids are great at that, aren't they, Renee? Feel better, get some rest.
Bro, I'm getting off here, bro. Y'all DM me, bro. I'm gonna get back on in a second, bro. Who is that?
He does not need to be driving, that's for sure. We nosy bitches. I know. I can't help it. It's just like, it's just in us. We're just nosy.
Hey, someone pay who in San Antonio?
Look at that baby. See, this is one thing I'll never understand, and I've said this my entire career, where I lack, in a sense, as a social worker. Addiction has never been anything. I mean, I have a brother who's addicted, right? There's just no way, as a mom or a grandma, that I could look at this baby and there's no way I'm not looking at that face and being like, nah, I'd rather choose this substance or this drink or whatever, right? And so I have to be very cautious on what it is that I say, because I never want to disrespect someone who is going through their journey of recovery. I have so much respect for everybody. We usually do it like once a week. We do recovery shout out dates and times in my chat because I think it's very important. It's just not anything that I've had to go through or experience, and it just makes me sad. I just wish, I don't know, I just wish they would, that they could just get the help they need and have their baby, you know. Hey, Twinsy! There you go, Nicole. I love it. 21717. We do recover. Amen. Yes. Good job. Congratulations. Until you're in this situation, you don't realize. Absolutely. Absolutely. You want that. And that's why I'm always so cautious. Because I don't ever want to be like, oh, it should just be so easy just to put it down. Because I don't know. And I never want to minimize a situation because I don't know. I love this. Yes, everybody put your dates in. It makes me so happy. 2017. My mom is in recovery. She did it when my babies were little. There you go. Or she wasn't gonna be there. Yeah, my mom did that too. Was it my mom or my dad? No, it was my dad. Quit smoking because he saw my oldest son for the first time and thought, no, I need to be there to watch him grow up, and he just quit smoking. It's because it seems people believe a baby will fix everything. Yeah, the baby's 24/7 responsibility. Nicole, 12/12/11. Congratulations. My mom is sober October 2021, 6 years in July. You guys, please show so much love and support for everybody putting in their recovery dates. I had my baby and CPS came to get here and said, no, I'll go to the program. Let us go together. Yes, love. I love that. My day was good. Besides this injury, I tell you, I'm supposed to be packing and moving and whatnot, and this injury is, no pun intended, but literally is a pain in my butt. It is, every day it seems to get worse. I would think it should be getting better, but it's really 5 years, 6 months, 5 days. Yes, I love it. I lost my sister to addiction. So all the brave people, yeah, absolutely. My brother has been addicted to anything he can get his hands on. For if he's still with us, I don't even know. Gosh, how old am I? I'll be 52 in July, so he's 55. So 40 years. 40 years he would have been on it. He has no desire to stop at all. Gen X, yes, 3 weeks today. You got this. You absolutely got this. I'm so proud of you. And again, if you need help getting through these times, let us know. Lawyer is posting a 911 call from Neo and Enzo. What just happened? Oh, today. He's going to post it today. So proud of you guys. And you guys, please be so supportive of each other in here. 11 years, 12/6/25. I'm so proud of you. Yeah, it's important to have a good community. And you know, maybe when Enzo and Neo get to that spot, Jay Wavy is another one. I know in the past, Harmony used to always get me to want to talk about Jay Wavy. And it wasn't somebody that I could just talk to. Or I just couldn't watch him enough to give a good opinion, and the opinions that I did have were not great. And I don't like to just intentionally just talk negatively about somebody, right? But he is another one. He's right there with Enzo, where I'm terrified. I'm terrified to wake up and get on TikTok and see them as a hashtag. I don't want that. These are two young men who are both fathers, who have, for whatever reason, went down the hole of substance. And I don't know. and it's bad. It's bad. It's not even like, some people can just use it and have fun and read Jasmine's comment. I'd have to find it. Hold on. Who can use it for a day and be good or whatever. But no. I found out I was pregnant yesterday and today. Oh, honey. Oh, I'm so sorry, love. Oh, Jasmine. I am so sorry. That is... I'm going to keep you in my thoughts and prayers. If you need someone to talk to, you got a whole community over here in the SOC community. The SOC gang is strong. We will help you through it. I had one about I was just a little bit further along, and the one thing I hated was people were like, oh, well, it's okay because you were so early on. No, it doesn't make it easier. It's still hard. I think I was like 9 weeks. It doesn't matter. It's still hard. Never okay. So if you need someone to talk to, we're here for you, okay? Yeah. I know people just say the most random shit. Just blows my mind. I just don't understand why people think that that's an acceptable thing to say. Before it's hard. Oops, hold on, I gotta blow this up. Oh my Jesus. We have to remember it's hard. We might have slip-ups. But tomorrow... Oh my gosh, I hate this. Tomorrow is another day. Amen. It is. My husband was bad. I was scared. Many times I'd come home and find him gone. Yeah, substance abuse it's really, really hard. It's hard to deal with. It affects absolutely everybody. And you see you see the difference in them so quickly. Appearance wise. I think sometimes when people ask me too, they'll be like, man, you look really young for your age. I really think that has something to do with it. I never smoked cigarettes. I don't drink. I've never done any type of substance. I think that definitely plays a role in my skin. But yeah. Just the difference in Enzo from, a month ago to last night is what scared me. Same thing with Wavy. When I was posting the videos of, wait, hold on, I didn't post it, but when I was talking on live, hold on, let me pull up a video of Wavy from not long ago to now, and it's night and day. It is very scary. Oh God. Him and Issa are back together. My youngest is an addict. I'm scared every time. Oh, Angel, I can't even imagine. Listen, I always told my kids, the only thing in life you could ever do that could really disappoint me would be substances, right? Because it's the one thing that you have a choice to say no, you never have to do it. And I don't know what I would do. I honestly don't know what I would do. That fear of, like you said, that every time the phone rings, it was the same. I watched my mom go through it with my brother. It was horrible. Amen. You can't. Yeah. Yeah, that is, okay, Wavy and Issa together is, that's a negative. They should not be together at all. I thought there was an order against that. Wasn't the safe place for my kid. Oh, Jasmine, please don't blame yourself in any way, shape, or form for what happened. Yeah. Sometimes I found out sometimes it's a medical condition with the fetus. Right, sometimes the baby wouldn't be able to make it through. At least that's what they told me. And so sometimes that's what it is. But please don't blame yourself, love. Please don't. Yeah, And what's his name? Wavy and Issa 100% should not be together. I'm only saying this because they've both said this. I'll never just randomly say shit without them saying it. They both have mental health issues. Think a thing if any of my sisters. Yeah. Issa has been admitted into the psych ward several times. Her words, not mine. I'm not just coming out and putting out putting out information. Wavy has stated many times he's needed to go. He's just mentally he is not okay. And then no, we just got done talking about Enzo. I know that he's under the influence, and that's all I really know. My four sons, let's go into them next. But Wavy and Issa absolutely positively should not be together. But hold on, let me get. That's not a good picture, but hold on, let me find a better picture of it. Oh. He looks so much dark. Like, look how sunken his eyes are. His face is. His eyes are dark. He looks so different because. Oh, here's another one. Like, even just, like, look at this one. Now, let's go back. I'm going to go back a ways here, and... Oh, is this a new page? You can't? This one's, these are kind of hard to tell, but this is an older video where he just looks, it's hard to tell with my light there. I tell you, the substances will do it to you. And it just makes me sad. Here, this is a better example. Here we go. Look at how light his eyes are. Do you guys see how light his eyes are? His skin is clear. His eyes are light. It's night and day from when you start using substances and everything changes. You go downhill. I just don't get it. I just don't get it. Ouch. Even Enzo, it's sad seeing it. Yeah. I was shocked seeing Enzo last night. I was really shocked at how completely different he looked. So different. Yeah. I don't know what happened with Enzo. I haven't seen. He was on live last night, and he was huffing or using whippets, and ouch. So they admittedly say they have substance use. Well, he didn't say it, but he was doing it online. Let me pull up. Hold on. And Red called him out on it. Then you can see the live. Thank you guys so much for sharing the live. I know they don't always go out to everybody. I wish when relapsed it happened, they realized. Right. Yeah, you could hear, and then his voice would be really high and then really, really low. Let me see. And Red called him out on it. Red's like, I can hear it. I can hear the can. I can hear. Wait, hold on. It was just really sad. Oh, here we go.
6, 7 seizures is because of whippets.
Correct? Yes, Enzo, you need to stop doing them. I don't do them.
You don't do that?
Hell nah.
See, hear how high
Yes,
his
you
voice
do.
is? Now listen.
No ass don't, homie.
Word to my grandpappy, you do.
You're over here whipped up.
What you're doing? You're stranded. Are you serious, Enzo?
No.
You're even worse than Jay Wavy.
For real?
Bro, you're all rubbed out, bro. Wavy goes on the internet and fights with a girl when he has 2 babies in North Carolina and a baby mama. He's beefing with Issa at all times of the night. Go be a dad. You have no purpose living in Florida. You're not making no money. You're not making no music. You're not making no music with nobody. You're just living in Florida for no reason. And look at you. You're parked outside of us smoking. You're nothing.
Shut up. Wavy? Wavy's being an active father to you?
Huh?
Wavy's being an active father to you?
I said he's not.
So shut the fuck up, bitch.
Hey, watch your mouth, Enzo.
You're just about toxic.
Bro, that's why Toxic's better than Neil.
Shut
Yeah,
up.
that's facts. Look what Allison said. She said he's worse than Liam. Facts.
You was in jail.
It's
You
okay.
was in
Just look, think of,
the deadbeat.
look where you're at. It's the same thing.
I was trying to find where he.
How's your charges doing?
Good.
I was trying to find it where you can actually hear him do it. Hi, Sergeant Giggles. Oh, hold on. It's just that he needs prayers. He needs help.
Say what?
Where you at?
I'm in your town, though, bro.
Okay, so I want you guys to listen to Enzo's voice because it's going to change so many times. You're actually going to be able to hear him actually hit it, but his voice is going to go from that to really deep to really, really high. It's really sad.
Are you doing all right, bro? They're telling me to come save you.
Do you know where this is at?
You hear the voice change?
Nah. Bro, I'm far as hell from you.
For real?
Yeah, why? What happened?
No, I'm stranded. I'm stranded out here.
No, you're not.
I swear to God.
Stop. First of all, this poor lady, she just, I don't know if she's a random or what, this Maggie lady, she just happens to pop in and she's like, but she ended up leaving because they're calling him out for hitting the whippets and whatnot. No, he was parked the whole time that I saw. Now, I don't know if he ever drove again, but I was like, this poor chick just in here, like, never said a word, and they were battling, then she ended up leaving, but I'll keep playing it.
Wait, bro, why do you sound like you're sipping on a balloon?
Oh. I thought that was the longer one.
The risk really ain't risk it. They can do it up.
Is this one out? I don't know why they play music over it and then you can't see it, but... So, anyways, it's a mess. I feel horrible for him. I'm hoping that he will get the help. Yeah, they're in Texas, in San Antonio. Yeah, it's really... Baby is with grandma. He drove home. Oh, Jesus. I mean, I don't know. Obviously, it's done a lot differently. It's nitrous oxide, which is something I use when I go to the dentist. Also, thank you, Twinsy Mom. Thank you, Riley. Thank you guys for the gifts. I so appreciate you. When we deliver babies, we use nitrous oxide now as a medication instead of going right for heavier stuff. But again, it's done in a different way and not done like that. So I just can't imagine driving. Very sad. And then, okay, so then last, you won't catch me at the next. Can I get an amen, Riley? Me neither. I am terrified of the dentist. You better hook that shit up. 14 years. Yes, Liz. Yes. And did you watch the 911 call? Oh, did he just post it? No. Hold on. Let's do it. I love Lawyer. He is a good content creator. Puts up good information, and I love it. Okay. Oh, here we go. Make sure this is turned up so we can all listen to it. Wait, was this from last night? Or was this from the original fight? The 911 call is boring. Not from last night. Love the TikTok shop. Oh, when he got around. Oh, I think we've already seen this. Do you guys want to watch it? I think I've already seen it. I do love the TikTok shop. Don't forget to get your cup. Even though I got a violation last time by showing you guys all my cool stuff. You guys do want to watch it? I'll play it if you guys want to watch it. Yes, please. No problem. I got you.
But you've asked for it and we got it. The 911 call which landed Enzo in jail. However, there's not much talk of any physical
Love you
abuse.
more.
What do you think? Do you think the police may have overcharged this?
Oh.
Hi, hello, what's the address? Hello?
Yes, I'm here.
Yeah, I have an emergency. My address is, I'm going to give you right now. It's Lauderdale Lake.
Okay. Hold on, repeat the address. Repeat the address.
So?
Repeat the address. Is this a house or an
She's
apartment?
about to, she has my phone. It's a like a little like house area. She has my phone. He's about to leave.
Who has your phone?
My ex.
Okay, what is your name and phone number? Okay, is he refusing to give you your phone back?
He's refusing and he drove off already. I have our address if you want it.
Did he drive off with your phone?
Yeah.
Yes, he drove off with my phone.
Okay.
Your home address? Yes, I have our address too. Where I live with him. Keep your address together. Do you need our address?
Is that where he's heading?
I have no idea. He just left.
Okay, I answered it. I answered the
No,
call
this is
out
the
for
older
where
one,
the
guys.
incident took place. This is the address you gave me.
Yes.
Okay, that's where I'm sending them. How long ago did this happen?
It just happened right now. I'm at my friend's house.
Okay.
He didn't give me my phone all day. So
And why did he take your phone?
He takes it all the time. He takes it all the time. When he's mad at me, he'll take it.
Okay. I need his name. Is he white, black, or Hispanic?
He's white.
How old is he?
He's 22. No, 23. My bad.
And what's the color, make, and model of the vehicle he left in?
It's a white BMW.
Any weapons?
No.
Okay. All right, we'll send some help out there.
Okay, thank you.
No problem.
But you've
So-
asked for it and we...
A few things that I would say on that. Lawyer's correct. There was nothing about any assault that took place. However, taking somebody's phone is a robbery, one, but two, please do take that serious because that could prevent you from calling 911, which here in my state is a felony. What I will say, and we would think that this would be something common, right? When I was in school, again, I'm old, right? Gen X, right? So we were taught in school how to call 911. I think they have stopped doing that because this call should have been so much easier. No, Enzo and Neo. Should have been so much easier, right? When some people call 911, the First thing you need to say, they'll say 911. What is your emergency? Do you need police, fire, or paramedics, or whatever? Police. What is the address of your emergency? Instantly give them the address of your emergency. You gotta try to be as calm as can be, but give them the address of the emergency. She's like, a house at like Lake Shore something. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you have to provide them information. And then people are always yelling at the 911 operators because they sound so rude or whatever. They're trying to get the information out. So I always wanted to be a 911 operator. I absolutely never, I never could have been one because I would get so frustrated. I asked you a question 10 times. Answer it for me. Oh, absolutely. I don't know what his charges were. But yeah, I think that was a bit much. Your sister is one. I always wanted to be one, but I don't have patience for people that, in that situation, she wasn't in any danger. There's no reason why she couldn't have just answered the damn questions. Answer the questions. Had to take a program to learn to call 911. Yeah, in school we took them. We learned how, we practiced. We went through like, oh, you're a police dispatcher? Oh my gosh, I couldn't do it. I always wanted to, but yeah, they don't do it in school anymore. Or at least out here. I know my kids didn't go through it. I taught them too, just to know right when you call, instantly, as soon as you answer, I would always blurt out the address. This is my address. This is what's happening. This is the, you know what I'm saying? Like, you give them all of that information, answer their questions. I just don't grasp it. Or how about calling the local, right, you call the non-emergency if it's not emergency. Make a video to teach them how to call. You know what's so funny is I absolutely would, and I guarantee you it would get minimal views. Minimal views. And there's a ton out there from actual 911 operators. I've seen many on TikTok. Yeah, TikTok only pushes out, we love you, TikTok, because I know you're listening. They only push out views that are videos that are full of drama. I can put out information all day on how to, whatever, right? Flee a DV situation safely, or what are the best ways to safely leave them. Safety plans, how to write safety plans. I've done them in the past. They'll get like a couple hundred views. Oh, I put something else about, the major drama that's going on, and it'll get the views. So it's crazy. We may get it pushed out. Well, then I will do it. I will absolutely do it. Has anyone heard from him today? I haven't seen anything from him or heard. Actually, take the back. Somebody was on earlier, came in my live earlier and said he was on live while I was on live. Let me check. Cause I don't know if for God's sakes.
We got it. The 911.
I didn't see that he was. Oops, Enzo. Yeah, he's not live. I don't know. Thank you guys so much for all of the taps. Enzo's doing a reset. I hope so. Oh, you mean on his live? Though he's gonna come back live? Sorry, I'm with my daughter. No, you are fine. Go spend time with her, love. I will upload this to the YT so you can watch it there. I just got off. I was watching him the whole time. Okay, so is he doing okay then? Serial it is. You guys have the best names. You guys are so creative with your names. Oh, okay. Anti and Kiara. Where's Hope? He's I think over in his bed. Or went out to go run around and play. I don't know. He was so excited when I came home today. Okay, so I got, Central Oki, you got a question? You first, and then I'll go into it. Right, Nikki, I'm there with you. He got a banana from Venting. Oh, wait, TikTok be We love you, TikTok, baby. Thank you, Leanne. Level 8. Thank you so much. I so appreciate you. You guys always show me so much love. Oh, there it is. Okay. If you report a DHS case, why do they treat you like the accused? I don't know, honey. I would need a whole lot more information. I'm not... Okay, wait, hold on. If you report a DHS case, why do they treat you like the accused? I don't know. I would need more information. What I would probably say is whoever you spoke to probably is just a bad worker. That's what I would probably say. DHS is a huge, wide umbrella. It's not even called DHS where I live. It's called DSHS. And again, that's a huge umbrella, right? That covers a lot of different areas. So I don't know. That's a really broad. Yeah, you can message me. I mean, I wouldn't be able to really do much with it, per se, because I can tell we're not in the same state. Oh, baby, I'm against you. Hope must have heard you, because here he is trying to get in the... Hold on. Ouch. There, it's right here, buddy. Hi. He can do everything else, but he'll scratch up my curtains, but won't push them open. Like, my back is killing me. Hey, Jasmine. Okay, so Kiara and Anti. I understand. I'm in Oklahoma. I'm just curious. No, yeah, you can send me a DM. I would be happy to look at it. What I would say is most likely is you just got a worker that's just an ass. That's really what I would say, because it happens all the time, which is why people don't like to call in and report people or even go in and apply for benefits, because they get treated so horribly. So. Oh, you were just fine, Jasmine. You take all the time you need. Angie, do you know if CPS is involved? I have no idea if they are involved or not. I've missed you guys the last class. Again, I still don't grasp. I think maybe I figured it out today, because my phone obviously has unlimited data, right? So I'm like, why is my phone keep cutting out? But I think it's because I still had the Wi-Fi turned on, and it's trying to connect to my daughter's house. My daughter's house is up here. My house is down here. So I have a feeling that's why it was lagging. But even on my iPad, I use my hotspot. And so I just don't understand why it was lagging. So, but anyways, we're getting that taken care of before I move in, because I'm not supposed to move in until next week. I was just down there because of a family emergency, so I needed to be right there at the drop of a hat to take care of the baby. So anywho, so I'm home this week, so I'll be on every day. You guys are about to be sick of me, I tell ya. Okay, I'm gonna read these, and then I'm gonna go into the Anti and Kiara stuff. I wonder why Anti feels the need for well, he's applying for 50-50 custody of the baby. I don't know why he feels the need. And I think CPS is involved because he says he wants to pick the baby up, but he can't because Neo isn't there. Thank you, guys. Do you mind, please? Yeah, unfortunately, that's what happens is people, like I said, people report. And again, I don't know what it is that you're reporting, because DHS or DSHS is such a huge umbrella. It could be anything from CPS to welfare fraud to foster care. Like, all of it's under one umbrella. It's a huge umbrella. He said because she can leave the baby. Okay, so I do not know a whole lot about Anti and Kiara. I know I got, I don't know, probably 30 messages, tags, whatnot, of people asking me Yeah, absolutely, Stephanie. If they when they come out, no, I don't even know their real names. I don't know their government information, whatever. So if you guys can provide them to me, email them over to me, I 100% will go over them. Absolutely. So it was earlier this week. Well, no, shit, I'm retired. I don't even know. Oh, it is Monday. Okay, look at me. Told you, retired brain. I've been tired 1 week. I don't know what day it is. So last week, I got probably 30 plus messages asking me to please help Kiara, that they've sent Kiara to me to try to get help going through all this stuff. Now, I have not reached out to her because I feel like my information was provided to her. Thank you so much. My information was provided to her. If she wanted the help, she would have reached out to me. It's kind of how I see it, right? And I don't know her. She doesn't know me. So I don't want to just step myself into a situation that other people have inserted me in, right? Again, I don't mean that in a negative way. I've not heard from her. But I have made it a point to follow both of them so that I can start to see them. So I've been seeing some of the messages. Thank you guys so much on the retirement. Is she toxic sister? Oh, not that I know of. All I've seen, and again, this isn't positive or negative. I'm just telling you guys what I've seen because I did not follow either of them before. Thank you. Is that she's focused on her GoFundMe and getting money to fight to get an attorney. And he's focused on he's like, I'm not filing for full custody. I just want 50-50 custody. I want to be able to see my daughter without it being a fight. I think that's fair. So, I don't know. Again, if she was to come to me and ask me for any type of help, advice, whatever, I would give it like I would absolutely anybody else. And vice versa. And with him, same thing. I would give him any type of advice, help, whatever. Any questions he had, I would answer them. You know, I put everything else aside. But she has yet to reach out to me to ask for help. And again, I had well over 30 people say that they messaged her with my information that I can help. And every single time she's been live, I've gone on there and all she's been doing is promoting her GoFundMe. I will also say in most states, yes, you absolutely positively can get an attorney to go through the system. In some cases, like Brie and 2K system, an attorney was needed. If he's only asking to just be able to see his child, typically that can be done in a court resource center. Most courthouses have a family law center. It's a room set up, or it's a whole section set up, where there's people in there to be able to help you with your forms, etc., whatnot. So a lot of that stuff can be done if they can agree to whatever. If she's breastfeeding, the amount of time away is going to be very, very limited. Courts don't typically like to take a baby away from the mom for any amount of time, but they will absolutely give him some type of visitation, whether it's, a couple hours every day or whatever, and it would be done in a certain way. So that's kind of how that goes. She isn't going to agree to very much. See, but that's the problem. Like, why? Is there something that he's done or that he's doing that is going to make him a bad parent? Is he utilizing substances? What is the reason why? We can't just not have the dad's a part of the life because of that. Even with DV history, then there needs to be somebody that does the exchanges for them. That shouldn't take away, unless he's, been like that with the child. I think that sometimes when we break up and we're like, absolutely not, I'm not going to have no other bitch going to be around my child with that. You see what I'm saying? She does boyfriend. What? She does BF. I don't know what you mean, my four sons. What, am I missing something? She does BF. I don't know what it means. But again, also, OF. Oh, the type of them like, what? He refused to change any diapers, is what she said. So a few things on that. I think in the very beginning stages, like the first few days, weeks of diaper changing, sometimes for men that is very difficult because girls' first poops are like tar, and you really got to get in there and change. I know my kid's dad was very uncomfortable with it too. He's like, I'm not doing that. You know, that didn't mean that he wouldn't change his child. It's just those first few weeks are different stuff happens with, you know, little girls. So I don't know. Obviously, if he wants to see her, he's going to change diapers. So I think there's a lot more, and they're not one that I followed. Actually, I didn't even know who Anti was until one day he had requested me on live, and I always just decline because I don't battle. And I had said the name, and everyone's like, "Oh, that's Anti-Tana. You should have accepted him or whatever." But I didn't know who they were. Then when I looked into it, then I remembered that he was the guy that would battle frickin' Adriel. Speaking of, we have to talk about that next too. Don't let me forget. Yeah, if she breastfeeds, visitation time is going to be very difficult for him to get at this point, any more so than an hour or two here and there, unless, she pumps, then yeah, they would have her pump. But, and again, I don't even know what state that they're in, so all of that stuff has to be done. But like I said, I've yet to hear from her. I will double check real fast. We're on here just so no one thinks that I'm just, playing any type of favorites. I will double check and make sure she has not messaged me. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. Oh, it's probably being requested. Let's pull over 10,000. Nope. Dude, people are weird. This guy messaged me and he says, TikTok Universe and the TikTok Lion. Tell me which one you like, baby. Delete. People get me. Ooh. What? Like, people absolutely kill me. Anyways. Okay. I will look and see if I can see ya. Yeah, people absolutely kill me. Oh, here we go. Oh, great. Well, that's where the baby is? That's great. Have you reported in the Neo? Yeah, we talked about that just a little bit ago. I don't know a whole lot about it. I was just talking about how I saw the live last night and how terrible that was. That was really, really sad. They need to get help. Neil wasn't there. I don't know where Neil was. I don't know where the baby was. I just know that Enzo was doing some shit he shouldn't have been doing. And the entire situation is sad. Oh yeah, I never said that Kira wasn't a good mom. I've not seen her not be a good mom. I haven't seen Ante not be a good dad. I don't know if I've ever seen him around the baby, to be honest. So real fast we'll talk about Adriel is not somebody I typically talk about, But I could not help it. Wait a minute, did I have this saved? I might have saved this video because it was just that good. That good, meaning bad. Please tell me I saved it. Please tell me I saved it. Oh, it got deleted. I saved it and they deleted it. So, Adrielle comes on and she is so frustrated and mad, you guys. You guys are not even going to understand this. First of all, let me ask you guys, how much does it cost you per day, not per month, not per week, per day? How much does it cost you to feed a teenage boy? I want to know, because I know we have a lot of moms in here, so I want to know. How much does it cost you to feed a teenage boy per day? Exactly, Clean Dobby, you got it. $200. $200 a day. I said, but what? I could feed one for $200 for the month a day. It's gone. It's deleted. She's like, I am financially struggling, you guys. I'm financially struggling. It costs I don't want to tell my son no. If my son wants to order a pizza on DoorDash or whatever it was, she's like, I want to tell him yes. I don't want to tell him no. If he wants to order a chicken sandwich, I want to tell him yes. I don't want to tell him no. Well, that's the problem. That's the problem right there. That's why your kids act the way that they act, because you don't want to tell them no. Kids need structure. They need discipline. They need schedule. They need routine. That's what kids thrive on. If in fact you are paying between $100 to $200 a day to feed one child, he is not eating healthy at all. All of the food is being delivered in. There is no nutritional value to what it is that you're feeding your child. Thank you, love. Absolutely blew my mind when I heard that. I was like, $200. I rewound the video. I'm like, there's no way she just said $200 a day. A day. And then she's like, you guys just don't understand the financial struggle. She's like, I used to make $20,000 a month, and now I'm making like $1,000 a week. We're talking about Adrielle complaining that people are not sending her enough money. You sent it? Oh my gosh, you're the best. That people aren't sending her enough gifts and money to feed her son because it costs her $200 a day. Here we go. Oh, wait. Wait, this isn't it.
No.
Oh, this is Tina's.
DoorDash food. What world do you live in?
This is the Mad Libs one doing.
I can't afford DoorDash food every day. Unfortunately, I work really hard and I bust my butt, and sometimes I even have 2 jobs, and I'm even trying to do this thing on TikTok. And
Do you have the No, I wanted the one of Adrielle actually doing it, but the one I saved, the one that was posted, and it was deleted. But yeah, it was just absolutely crazy. Thank you so much. I could not believe. Oh, fast forward through that one. Okay, let me see.
Adrielle Stigler.
I'm not removing the live stream because people are judging me because of
Problems
Okay,
are from the real world. Period.
people are judging me because of my YouTube live stream earlier this afternoon, and that's fair. I'm not removing the live stream because I don't believe in placating a perfect life 24/7, that we're all perfect and peachy keen 24/7, because that would cause people to experience feelings of FOMO, which I'm entirely against. I'm my true authentic self 24/7. I have my moments. What's actually sad is that I had never felt the pain to my core. Having to think yes or no when my son asked to DoorDash because of my financial situation. No mother should ever have to experience the pain of telling their child no when it comes to...
First of all, if you're a mother that's never told your child no, then you are mothering wrong. You are then raising a bunch of entitled brats. I cannot believe, and that's not placating. Being a mother is something that you have to teach them right from wrong. What's good, what's bad. If you teach your children in life that they just get everything that they ask for, what's going to happen when, as you see, and again, you think you take absolutely no responsibility for losing your channel, but when you're now not making $20,000 a month, first of all, you're making $20,000 a month. Why do you not have a shit ton of money saved up? Oh, I don't know. Maybe because you're spending $200 a day per child to feed them, but that's beside the point. But the fact that you don't tell your children no, and how no other parent feels the pain of having to tell your kids no. Bitch, we tell our kids no all the dang time. No. Even now, as adults, I still tell them no. If what they want or their need or what they want me to watch the kids for something or do whatever, if I'm not doing it, I'm not doing it. No. Sorry. No. Figure it out. That's parenting. But that's why I have 4 good kids, not in trouble, good jobs, good relationships, good kids, etc. Because guess what? I told them no. Anyways, let's continue. She be getting me on a rampage.
Food.
No.
So I said yes. It bothered me. It didn't bother me because my son's not vegan. Again, I have food in my house that's not vegan. What bothers me is how unfairly I was treated on TikTok. How unfair it is that another creator paid a TikTok manager to pull the plug, pull my account for me under the rug that provided for me and my family.
So it had nothing to do, nothing whatsoever, Adriel, to do with the fact of on the, I'm going to have to be TikTok friendly here, Holocaust day, and you talking about wanting to put grandma in the oven. Nothing to do with that. I'm sure that had nothing to do with it because your account was gone shortly after that. And you had so many people in an uproar of the fact that you would do that. You went on such a rampage on that specific day, threatening to put those people in the, you know what I'm saying? I have to be very cautious of what I say. So no, take some accountability. Take accountability. Not serving than her Mother's Day. Okay, I'll look at that too. Yeah, she, I can't TikTok friendly, I can't really say it on here. But you guys know what I'm talking about, right? On that day, you guys know what day I'm talking about, right? It's hollow. Cost a lot of money, right? Well, she was threatening or talking to, just kidding, TikTok, not that word. She was on TikTok live and she had been, and was mentioning how she would put old certain types of grandmas in the oven on the Remembrance Day of that day. So, but that, I'm sure that has nothing to do with why you lost your account. She's a sick woman. She's a very sick woman. That's crazy.
The pain of losing my 6-figure salary at the hands of a monster who blackmailed me, harassed me, who did...
She's the monster. What is she talking about? That's craziness.
Terrible things to me that we actually have to go to court over this year. So yes, when my son asks me to DoorDash, it triggers me because it triggers the fact that I am in a financial setback right now because of a monster who is out of control. Not my son. My son isn't who triggered me. The financial aspect is what triggered me. And a lot of people might not understand that. They might think it's because I'm vegan. Well, I'm here to tell you that's not it. That's not it. It has nothing to do with that. My son's not vegan. My youngest daughter is not vegan. They eat lots of food that's not vegan on a daily basis. Do I get annoyed at times? Yeah, I do sometimes. When I get stuck cleaning up.
Adriel Stigler went on a rant that you should never have to tell your...
Again. So, Nikki, so somebody said that. Actually, in that live, somebody said, well, get a job. She's like, are you fucking kidding me? Are you kidding me? Are you serious right now? You want me to get a job? Do you know that between all of my social media platforms that I manage or whatever, she said, she's like, I still make over $1,000 a week on them. But that's nothing compared to the $20,000 a month I made off of my main platform on TikTok. Okay, so you can still do all of those social media platforms and work. You can get a job and still do social media in the evening time. Or, I don't know, how about this? Tell your kids, no. There's food in the fridge. No, you're not door dashing. No, you can't do that. Like, I just cannot. Oh my God. It blows my mind that people were just handing her money like that. And 2K needs to stop supporting Valet's baby daddy. He is going to hang for Brian Santos and the kids. Well, I mean, I'm sure he'll see it. You know, we can't really just tell him what he has to do. But I did see that. I did see something about how Santos called him and said, wished him a happy Mother's Day or whatever. I mean, I don't know how much 2K is supporting him. It's not like they're hanging out or whatever. I think he's giving him advice, and he'll see that. Trust me, many people will have sent that to him. I get blown away by my notifications. His notifications are a million times worse than mine. I'm sure of that. But yeah, I agree. And he's quick. You know, if people are hanging out with the ops, as I call, then he will be quick to cut that off. He'll be quick. Yeah, she can't take the baby no one. 2K sees all of this. Yep, absolutely. He sees it all. It gets sent to him a million times. Oh, let me see. Do you guys want your daily brews update? This is so blurry. This is today. I swear it's getting bigger and bigger and bigger. Yeah, I thought it would start getting smaller or start like getting, you know how it's supposed to get like the green, like when it starts to heal, it just keeps getting bigger and darker. That's I fell. Like 4 days ago, I fell. And that is, this was day 1. This was day 2. This was day 2. Look how tiny it was. You can't even hardly tell. That's day 2. What's your question, bless mama? And then this was day 3. So it's still small, but it started to get dark. That's day 3. I don't know if you can even really see because of the light. There you go. That's day 3. And now it's just taken on its own whole personality. It's my whole dang leg, back, the whole 9. Would they take some vitamin C? Oh. Yeah, it's gotten a lot worse. And I'm telling you, the pain is like, yesterday and today have been, actually, tonight though, like tonight I'm actually feeling a little bit better. Like I'm sitting in the chair, I'm a little uncomfortable, but I'm able to at least sit. So I feel like if tomorrow it's still this bad, not looks bad, but like pain bad, then I'll go get it looked at. I see Brie posted baby W on Mother's Day's thing, and she was with him. Did they go to court? They went to court. She gets visitation 7 days out of the month. It's supervised visits. So she has to go to Texas, use a monitor. It's a supervised monitoring company, and she has to pay all the expenses now. I'm not anemic. It was just a big fall. Like I fell hard and far. Like there was some velocity to me getting knocked off of the stairs. Again, I'm just glad I didn't fall up against the siding of the house because it was right at a corner. I could have done some damage to my face. And again, I'm lucky. I fell where I fell. Listen, one side is so swollen. It actually looked like I got a little booty back there. The other side's still flat as can be. But yeah, it is, the pain is unbearable. I think it's just the swelling that's hitting a nerve because it's shooting up my back and down my legs. But yeah. Right, I could only afford, according to Brie, I could only afford one side. So I just got the one side. Yeah, I do notice that some things take longer to heal. I thought, though, by now, this is day 4 or 5. I thought it would start to, like, it hasn't even got to the starting to heal phase. You know how, like, bruises will start to turn to that yellow-green? It just keeps getting bigger and darker. Like, the area keeps spreading. But I feel like, oh, no, it's still there. There's, like, a really, like, a solid rock. It's called a hematoma, my daughter told me. A pool of blood that's sitting under there. That's hard. Red actually, oh, I know, Harmony, Red did such a good job last night. I was really proud of him. Yeah, I think she has calmed down a lot too. Betty, I was coming out of, well, I heard my grandson calling the dog. So I was out at my new house. Their house is up on this side of the property, and my house is down on the back side of the property, right? So it's a distance. We actually have 2 full buildings in between our houses. And I heard my grandson, one of my granddogs never comes to my grandson, no matter how much he calls him. She'll always come to me. So I come out, and I'm standing on my I have 4 stairs. I'm standing on my second stair, and I call him. I'm like, Nala, get over here. So she comes and she sees me. She's like, all excited. And then she takes off running. And then, out of nowhere, and I just started to turn to go back upstairs, she came out of nowhere from the side and just plummeted me. And I just flew off the stairs and landed on the cement a ways up. I hit my elbow. It's funny, it's not hardly any, the mark is not bad. I think I might have like a rock stuck in there. No, DX3. And then I hit my head, but I was okay. Yeah, it was so crazy. Hope is doing good. Hope is happy when I come back. Hope always hopes I come back. I am really gonna miss Hope. I'm as it's getting closer to me leaving, I'm really struggling. I just know that he's not going to be okay out there. Yeah, it's just all wooded area. There's coyotes, there's wolves, there's my daughter's other dog is a hunting dog. He won't survive out there. Thank you, Lulu. Red and Fly both have grown sword. Yeah, I agree. Red did a really good job talking to him last night. I was really proud of him. Thank you, Nikki. Yes, I'm really sad. I mean, Hope's gonna be able to stay here. My my roommate, who I absolutely love and adore, she will continue to take care of him. He just doesn't really go to anybody else besides me. I'm going to take him to the vet one more time and to see is there something they can do to make him not want to go outside, because he's an outdoor cat, you guys. He is a feral cat. He was born and raised right outside out here. He's almost 11. So taking him from his environment is not going to be good. And since he's 11, he's not as quick. He doesn't have all of his teeth. He doesn't have the defense mechanisms he need. And if I took him out there, if I found him, I would not be able to live with myself. Here, I know he'll still be well taken care of. I will still come out and see him, take him to the vet, provide the food that he needs, so he'll still have everything that he needs. He just won't be able to come in and cuddle with me. You can see it whenever you want. Yeah. He is an old gangster cat. Oh, Hope! And your name is Hope too. And he's a Hope. Yeah, he is, like, this is his corner. Like, he hears cats fighting, he's out there making sure every month, this is his corner. He is an OG gangster of this neighborhood. And my vet said that if I tried to take him out there to the country, that he would just try to find his way home, and he couldn't. I'm on the other side of the water. He'd have to go over a whole bridge. Like, it just would not work. So, I don't know. It breaks my heart. I love him very much, but yeah. But like I said, I'll still be able to see him. He'll still be fed and he'll still be taken care of. And Jenna, it absolutely makes him anxious. Even now, like I have a cat door put in my window, a cat window, so he can come and go as he pleases. Even though he's perfectly comfortable with me and he'll stay in here for hours and hours, if I shut my window, he instantly will panic. He will have an absolute attack, and he will go crazy, scratching at the window just for it to be opened to come right back in and lay down. Yeah, he's gonna be like, damn, that bitch is working really hard. She ain't never coming back. Yeah, it'll be hard. But again, I'll still be able to see him, so that's a blessing. I do worry about him though, but I gotta do what's best for him, not me. I've been hoping over the past 6 months, I've been hoping and trying to, like, close the window to try to make him a full indoor cat. Because even though I'm going to be living on my daughter's property, it is very important that we have our separate living spaces, right? So I'll be over there watching the baby during the day, and then when they get home from work, I will go to my home, right? They'll have dinner at their home, and I'll have dinner at my home. We have to have separate living spaces, and I think that's really important. So it'd be nice to still have my little buddy, but you know, just one of those things. Literally, he is like, this is my hood, my streets. Who is messing around out there? He does not play. He does not have any desire to be indoors all of the time. I always fed God's County. That's kind of what happened with this one. I just wanted to catch him and get him fixed, so they quit having cats, and then his wife was a hoe, couldn't catch her, and she just kept having cats, and then them cats kept having cats. We ended up catching 14 of them, shipped them off. They all end up being barn cats because they're very feral, and he's only non-feral with me. Everybody else, he's still not having it. Why don't you get a kitten? Because I'm terrified of, again, my daughter's dog is a hunter dog. They have bunnies out there. Again, they're out in the country, right? So they have bunnies out there that you'd think this ding dong bunny would figure out now to quit having her litters in their yard. But every year, off them, birds, kittens, anything that moves in their yard, he gets. So even if I got another cat and it got out, it would not survive at all. So I will be plenty busy with y'all, with TikTok and the grandkids and traveling and just living life. So it'll be nice to not have a responsibility that I have to be home for. I think she's yours now. She has made your animals find their people. They choose. I have 5 babies and a mama I snatched up. And brought inside. Oh, yeah. I'm excited too. Oh, Brandy, honey, you missed a lot. We've talked about everybody. We talked about Santos, Bree, 2K, Enzo, Neo, Red, J Wavy, Adriel. We talked about it all, girl. I'll post it on my YT though as soon as I'm done, because I'm going to get off here so I can go take a shower and we get some sleep. Yes, Jasmine, you get a good night's sleep. We'll be on live tomorrow again. Come join us. If you need anything, just reach out. Reach out to all of us. The Sock Gang is strong. We'll be here to support you. Just get a good night's sleep. Love. Oh yeah, Kiara and Anti, we talked about him. That's such a random name. Anti-tatted when he's tatted head to toe. Well, I don't know about toe, but anyways. I don't know. So yeah, we talked about it literally about everybody we've talked about. We had to get it all in. I hadn't been able to go live for a few days. Jesus. Nothing's really up with J Wavy. I'm just, well, him and Easter, whatever her name is, back together. That's just ridiculous. And I'm just concerned both him and Enzo have really gone downhill with the substances, and I'm terrified for them. I am really scared that I'm going to open TikTok one day soon and they're going to be a hashtag, and I just don't want it. Even though they're not people that I follow, I just hate seeing these young individuals get involved with these substances that's just going to lead them down a bad path, and it makes me sad. Did I tell you what my kid said about No, I must know, Queen Dobby. Anything Sock Gang, I must know. Thank you, Emma. Absolutely, Jasmine. Other than him and Issa going back and forth, yeah. Did I tell you? I got a banana this thing. Shut up. Are you kidding me? I put lotion on every single... Just kidding, TikTok. No, I don't. I'm against lotion and socks. 13. You could be the lotion gang. Hey, better than the baby oil gang. It's been a busy night. I know. You missed it all. I will put it on YT. I swear, sometimes it's just the craziest, most random stuff ever. Now, had they bananaed me like earlier in that live, I almost could have understand because of what I was talking about. I thought I was doing pretty good with using code words. Thank you. Oh, that's so pretty. Maybe I could understand that, but my sock, I'm just saying, just don't do the baby oil. Did you hear in Diddy's trial today, they tried to say that there's no crime for loving baby oil? There's not a crime for loving baby oil. It's for what he did with the damn oil. What do you mean? What is wrong with these people? I tell you, when attorneys have bad cases, they just have to grasp at straws to say in opening statements, there is no crime against loving baby oil. Stop it. Stop it. Honey, if you're going to say that in opening statements, you already know you lost the case. Stop it. I cannot. Hey, Ashley. Well, not yet. He did not say the first yet, but we're waiting. And Karut. When he goes to Karut, Lulu, thank you, love. I tell you, a mess. I heard that. I was like, you've got to be shitting me. Not the first bottle. Or maybe the defense will be, maybe the prosecution will be like, well, once you've got to the first bottle of your baby oil, there's a problem. We'll discuss this in Karut. I tell you, I am so stuck on the Karen Reed trial. I can't focus on nothing, no other trial. I don't even care about the Diddy trial because we already know Diddy done Diddy. This sucks. Hey. Thank you, Ashley. Yeah, his case is disturbing. You know, a question came up today, which I thought was super interesting for those of you that are also watching the Karen Read trial. 100% innocent, absolutely. It would, I don't know what would have to come up to prove to me that there's any way, shape, or form that she did it. But a question came up today that said, what if it's a hung trial again? How many times do they have to go through this? That is a good question. Then who did is my question. So I actually think that there was a fight with, I can't remember the guy's name. The guy who had the bloody knuckles, or the scars on the knuckles. I think the dog bit the arm. That's the dog. The bites on the arm, or the marks on the arm, to me was very clear. Bite marks. I mean, I'm no expert, but to me it looked like bite marks. I think it was a fight. I don't think they intended it to happen, but I think it just happened. The other thing too is his body wasn't out there when the first snowplow person went by at like 3 o'clock in the morning. His body was not out there, or whatever time it was. But then it was out there later. And not only that, when they found him at 6:30 or whatever time it was, he was still alive. And he wasn't frozen, right? He hadn't died of hypothermia or nothing at that point. He was still gurgling. He was still breathing at that time. So Karen Read so it happened in Boston. It was a police officer that was found unalived in the yard of another Boston police officer's yard. And now they're trying to blame it on his girlfriend. But no, hi love. But no, this is the other thing too, is they also didn't find the tail light. They didn't find that until way later. Yeah. It is a crazy case. Now, I don't necessarily know that it was one of the other cops that did it. I think it was the kid. I can't think of his name right now. Who apparently, no frostbite, nothing. He hadn't been out there that long. I think he'd been in the house. Absolutely. And what cop puts evidence in solo cups? Yeah, the one kid that they were, I guess he was on to for selling Diet Coke. Know what I'm saying? Wait, where was his boxers? I didn't hear about that. I'll have to look into that. Colin, yeah. I think he had some, because he was there that day too, but remember, they didn't want to say that he was there. And why was it that she, that what's-her-butt was like, the FBI is here. Oh, I need 10 minutes to brush my teeth, and then she makes all of those phone calls, and there's just too much stuff that just doesn't sit right with me. I would love to cover the story if you guys are interested. Absolutely. When people fake fight in front of. Yes, and not only this, you guys. The German Shepherd, who was a family dog, had been their family dog for years. Gone. The dog was gone that night, never to be seen again. Not only that, one of the police officers' phone, gone. Gone that night, never to be seen again. You guys are interested? Oh yeah, I would absolutely do it. And the Google search, oh my god. One of the officer, I'll have to get all the names and write all down. I'm retired now. I got time. She said she Googled at 2:23 a.m. Okay, he was dropped off by his girlfriend at 12:30. The girlfriend who Karen, right? Karen Read's the one that's on trial for murder. She dropped him off at 12:30 a.m. She was back at his house and logged into his Wi-Fi automatically at 12:36 a.m. So that's how they know that she had to have left his house by 12:30. He never came home. At 2:30 something, thank you, Nunu, at 2:30 something, 2:27 or whatever it was, one of the ladies Googled house, H-O-S instead of how, long to die in cold. Yeah, 2 police officers' phone were thrown away. Absolutely. And on that, yeah, Jen Googled it at 2:30 a.m. The whole thing is just good. There's just so much information on this case. And this is what pisses me off. The first trial, the jury the jury was hung. But then the next day, they go on all the news channels and whatnot, and all of them said, well, we don't think she's guilty. We don't think she did it. But the way that it's written up, we couldn't prove her not guilty of the charges that were in there. Now, I will say, I was on a jury before. Thank you, Nunu. I'm so glad you're back, love. I was on a jury before. I was shocked that I was selected to be on the jury because it was a child abuse case. I was like, well, shit, that's perfect. I'm out of here. I'm a social worker, so they're like, perfect, we'll take you. I'm like, fucking A. But the wording is very difficult to... So I could see... Anyways, it is difficult if you go through it. But I just don't see how... Yeah, that Jen chick. She knew something. And so Jen took like 3 or 4 steps she took during that 4 minutes time when they feel that it happened, right? So she took 4 steps and then a bunch of calls, and then after that she was zoom, 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 zoom. She had taken like 500 and some odd steps over the next like several minutes. There's just so much evidence. I'm so hard. No, Jen's not a cop. She's married to one, if I'm correct. Yeah, her husband is one. I missed you too. I'm still okay. You keep fighting. You keep resting and fighting. If you need anything, I'm here. You just let me know. Oh, the trial's going on right now. I listen to it every day. Just type in Karen Read trial. I love that she's standing up for herself. I love that the judge is allowing like I don't know what it's called. Do you guys know the name of it? It's a word that they keep saying. I can't think of it right now. But basically, it's a company that reenacts absolutely everything. So the judge is allowed for that to come in. So I'm super excited about that. It just doesn't make any sense. None of it makes sense. And then this is the other thing too. So Karen is at his house, right? Yes, that was just absolutely crazy. Okay, hold on, just one second, I'll let you come up. Oh, I forgot what I was saying. Oh, so ARCA, thank you. I knew somebody would know it. ARCA, yes. So they recreate the entire thing for them to be able to see. Because again, Karen dropped him off at 12:30. Mind you, it's snowing. They're all cops and they'd all been drinking, and then they drove. Honey, me too. We'll be in there together, Megan. Okay. Yeah. I just have to finish this or I'll lose it. And then she's calling him and she's pissed because he's not home. Where are you? Where the fuck are you? So she's cussing up like all of us women would do if our men didn't come home. Well, the prosecution is trying to say, see, she was so mad at him. That's why she did this. Blah, 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 blah. No, she couldn't find him. She pulls up and she sees him in the snow. And, oh, she does? Oh, man, I gotta go over there. So she sees him in the snow, and randomly Jen is there too, okay? And so, Karen's trying to work on him, whatever. And then Jen, the wife of one of the officers, walks over, calls 2 of the people, not 911, 2 of the people that were at the party that day to say, okay, she's here. Like, basically, it's go time in a sense. And then goes over and starts working on him. Karen runs into the house, and to me, I feel this is very important. Karen runs into the house to get whatever, but does not take her shoes off because it's an emergency. Who's thinking to take her shoes off? But Jen goes into the house because they have a policy in their house. It's you don't wear shoes in the house. Jen took her shoes off. Who in the midst of an emergency just takes their shoes off before you run into the house? Nobody. She already knew what was up. So I feel like it's just, I'm not saying that they meant for it to happen. Also, mind you, back up, at the bar before they even left, the officer that was unalived and another officer, one of them, I can't remember which one, got into a verbal altercation. And Jen tried to get Karen to ride with her so that John would have been left alone with those officers. And Karen said, no, I'm riding with John. And they asked her about, they're like, why did you try to get him, to go? The whole thing is just weird. It's just there's a lot of turns. The whole thing is crazy. And don't go check on the family. Right. And then they said, wait, why didn't you run into the house? You have somebody who's been an officer for many years, so he's well versed in, providing first response care. Why didn't you run in there and get him to help do it? And she was like, oh, I didn't want to give him a heart attack. I didn't want to startle him. What? What do you mean? You didn't want to startle him. You wanted to tiptoe up. There's a guy, again, mind you, he was still alive, you guys. He was still alive when they found him at 6:30. He's on the lawn. Still alive. She wants to tiptoe up and say, John, wait, can you guys wake up? There's somebody on your lawn gasping. Like, what the hell? The whole thing to me was just crazy. But yeah, if you guys are down, I will do I'll do lives during the day about the Karen retrial. I'm here for it. I was definitely leaning that way. I know. Did not up, yeah. We're talking about the Karen retrial. He's appealing his severance. Really? Yeah, and this is the case. All of them now, well, I don't know about all of them, but thank you, Amber. Love you too, girl. They've just all quit, got fired, whatever. Because the whole thing was just done dirty. The entire thing was... What police department investigates a murder and puts the evidence in red Solo cups? 6 different pieces of evidence together in a bag. Oh, and not only that, there's a video of Karen's car being towed. There's a crack, just a crack in her back tail light. Okay, now the very first trial, because remember they were hung jury. The first trial, there was no video of the car being brought into the Sallyport. Now there is. When it gets pulled in, there's still just a crack. Then later on, the pieces are gone. And mind you, when they found him, they found pieces of glass, which was the glass from the cup he had. The pieces of tail light were found later. And they just really messed up because there's only one shoe. They have 2 right shoes, or they have just one shoe that they put in the same bag. So, anyways, it's a mess. I'll take some notes and I'll put it down. I'll explain it in a much better way. I'll have to do a whole thing and we'll go there. Yeah, it is a mess. And again, like, I don't even understand, like, with when the first snowplow went by, they didn't find him the first trial, but they found him the second trial when he drove by, I think it was 2:30, 3 o'clock. He drove by, and he was not laying there in the yard at that time, which means Karen could not have hit him at 12:30. They're trying to say that when she dropped him off, he never went into the house. She backed up into him and accidentally hit him. Oh, thank you, Amber. Gotcha, swipe out. Okay, I was just gonna let you, go ahead, swipe out, and then come back in, and I'll let you up to give us your update. Have you seen the Gavin Peterson case in Utah? Gavin Peterson? No, I haven't. I didn't see today's on it. I'm going to watch it when I get off tonight, though. That's what I'll listen to when I go to bed. Wait, what? What did Megan say? The same way she does it. Yeah, I have to. Yeah, tonight I'll definitely watch. I cannot wait. Okay, so I'm going to put a poll up. And then you guys let me know. So, red, you think she's innocent. Blue, you think she's guilty. So, for Karen Read, red is innocent. Blue is guilty. What are your guys' thoughts for those of you that are watching it? Red, innocent. Blue is guilty. You should do daily cases that haven't been solved. Oh, that would be fun too. Yes. Red is innocent. Blue is guilty. Ooh, I want to talk to the people who think she's guilty. She gave the wrong one. Okay, so then there's 2 for guilty. Red is innocent. Blue is guilty. Karen Read. The Karen Read trial is what we're talking about. Red is innocent. Blue is guilty. Okay, so then 2 people said guilty. The 2 people who said guilty, I don't know who you are, but if you guys are interested, tomorrow, do you guys want to come up and go live and share your side? I am done. I've not yet found anybody else anybody that thinks she's guilty. I so would love to hear your side. And again, it's always non-confrontational. It's good conversation. I can't view. Oh, I wish it told you who clicked on what. Well, I can look at the little faces. I'm just blind. I can't really see. Hold on. Okay, let me see. I can look at the faces and it'll tell me. Oops, hold on. Oh, my first sentence is the one that hit it on accident. Oh, Anna. Anna, would you be interested in coming up and going live tomorrow? Yeah, yours was. Who do you watch or listen to? So I go on YT, and I typically will listen to either hold on. What's her name? Natasha something, or you can go to crime. Yeah, it's all on YT. Hold on, let me do this here. I mean, it's absolutely everywhere. Who I usually watch it? Oh, Court TV. Court TV is who I typically watch it on. Or I also love to watch Lawyer You Know. This one here. Him and his dad are both attorneys, so they break it down really good. And then there's a Natasha something, I think that's her name. Oh, here she is. Is her name Natasha? Emily. Why did I just name her Natasha? Emily D. Baker. She's another attorney. She's no longer, she's not a practicing attorney, but I love to watch it because, oh, my phone's about to die. Because she will break it down as well. So, we'll do that. Queen knows my 2 worlds just collided. Yes. Okay, perfect. Okay, yeah. Okay, did Anna say she would want to come up? Okay, I'm going to let, yes, I'm going to post this on YT. I'm going to let Nunu come up so she can give us an update. Because we've been worried about Nunu, and then my phone's going to die, and I got to eat. Nunu!
Hey, girl.
Absolutely.
So, I'm
Oh,
a...
wait, hold on. I got to turn my phone up. I always forget. I'm a mess. There we are. Hi, love.
Hey, girl, I'm gonna turn my camera on and show, but I look kind of rough. But
You look beautiful.
Look, see how I look so tired? I will just nod out in a second. Like, I have moments throughout the day where it's hard for me to stay awake. I wasn't tired, I was just fine, but it's just from the sepsis, they said. They made a mistake at the hospital that I almost didn't make it through. So they discharged me early, because of them, them law firm suits, they don't like those. They get really scared. But you can't just almost, not have me here to come bug you in a box.
Yeah.
But, so I am still,
Well, you gotta make sure you get some rest, though. Quit trying to fight your sleep, though. If your body is tired and dozing off,
it just nods. It's on and off. It don't last long.
But that's your body telling you need sleep.
Girl, I stay sleeping. I sleep about 16 hours a day. That's why I miss you most of the time, because I'm asleep.
That's okay. That's what your body needs. You need that to heal up.
But
so try not to fight it.
Yeah, I have to stay, awake at some, because I'm like, you just got to be active, and I have to do feeds, and I do meds 4 or 5 times a day. I have to push water every hour because they didn't order me one with a dual bag and pump on my feed. And so I have to push water every hour, and it's just crazy, girl.
Nah, you have a lot going on.
Antibiotic, just like I have 2 different ones, so a total 4 times a day. They did J-tube exchange. Hang on, girl.
Sorry, love. I hope you get to feeling better here soon. You've been going through it.
Yes, girl. They did a J-tube exchange, and I tried to tell them the balloon was messed up because I know my body better than anybody.
Right.
The CT scan said nothing. Well, they got in there. The balloon that you deflate from, it was like knotted up, so they could not deflate the balloon, and they just had to.
Oh my god!
Like the old school, like 25-cent little bouncy balls.
Yeah.
Okay, that's how big it was, and it had to come out of a hole. This big.
Wow, that's crazy.
It's gastric, but it's not. It's a smaller tube, so that the balloon to hold it in is not near as big. It's like just slightly bigger than the tube.
Yeah.
The CT scan didn't show up, but I told him to be prepared. Something's wrong with the balloon because it was swollen in that area, everything. So, I did have complication during that. I was there a total of 4 days. But they Narcaned me with a heart rate of 79, blood pressure like 100 over like what 70 something,
Yeah.
oxygen of 98, and just 3 hours before that, the nurse was trying to give me my pain med in my sleep. My friend was like, "No, you're not going to give her that in her sleep." So then they messed up and put me on 5 times the amount of pain med because it's weight based.
Yeah. Oh my
So,
gosh. Honey, you need to now that you're home.
Like, what? So would they even Narcan me for sleeping? Having good, like, vitals? Like, what? They said that the first time they woke me up, I fell back asleep within 30 seconds. Well, yeah, you just woke me up at 6:30 in the freaking morning.
Yeah. Yeah, who can sleep in the hospital?
No, but like when you're this
But
sick,
that's I think though that's why your body's trying to tell you now you gotta rest. Now I get that you need to get up, you know what I'm saying, to do your medication and eat and that type of stuff. But I just want to make sure that you're not fighting your sleep, you know, so your body can
I
rest
love
and
my
heal.
sleep, girl. That's why I was like, let me come up in a box and explain because I could get hooked up and be out. I don't know. And I have to do my meds and stuff. So, I mean, you know, it's convenient, you know, when you get like this. Home health. Okay, so guys, yes. I do have wound care specialists, because my flesh is starting to come out of the hole again. It's very, very painful. I can actually show you all but
be careful what you show because you know how TikTok is.
No, it's just it's a wound care supply. Just to
I show
clear.
socks and I get in trouble.
Oh shoot! Well, true. Shouldn't have probably said that word either. I'm so sorry.
It's just me, I'm sure.
I have to flush with saline. Then I have some kind of thing. I don't know nothing about what to do with it. Oops, look, I'm knocking stuff over and everything. This is crazy.
Well, you need to get some rest, love.
I don't know what this is, girl. It's supposed to be something for my wound care.
I have no idea.
Oh, girl, I don't know. They need to send wound care. I've been out of hospital like, what, 5-6 days?
Yeah.
I don't know. I have no conception of time
make sure
or day right now.
If you have somebody that comes over and helps you, make sure you ask because you definitely want to know. If not, send me a picture. I guess you can send pictures in DMs now. Send me a picture of it. My daughter's here, so I'll ask my daughter.
Okay,
See if she knows.
my mom is not specialized in it. Yes, I do have home health care who is a RN and has to specialize in wound care. However, I've called twice. I don't even know when they're supposed to come out or what you're supposed to do. So if anybody would like to message me and just, give me that, like help, like what do I do? Why haven't they came? Who do I call?
They didn't give you they should have given you at the hospital. The social worker should have set all that up for you and given you the number of who to call to get that set up.
I have my social worker. I've called her twice. and
Yeah.
texted her and nothing. Called her twice and
Yeah.
texted her and nothing.
Yeah. I don't.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
true, Riley. I will go off.
Yeah. You need
Like, I
to.
will blow them up. I don't care.
Yeah. Keep on them. Keep calling them, or go right back to the hospital if you need to, or your doctor to get that taken care
Yeah.
of, because you definitely you need someone there to help you with all that stuff. You can't do all of that stuff all on your own. That's just craziness.
Oh, it was handled before I got discharged. Just nobody's answering. That's all. But yeah, I just wanted to come up and let you know what was going on
Well, I
exactly.
appreciate it because I've been
But
worried about you.
anytime, girl, like
All right.
I'm stable right now. I was way
Good.
worse, so
Well, I'm glad you're
this
better.
is
If you need anything,
actually
message
an
me and let me know.
improvement. I appreciate it, girl.
All right, love. Have a good
Yes,
night.
I do. All right, I'll be here watching, girl, while I
Oh,
set up my
I'm about to
pump.
log off. My phone's about to die, so I gotta log off and get
Oh
to bed
no.
myself. I'm in pain. My butt is hurting. I gotta get to sleep.
Yeah.
All right, Nina. I'll talk to you
Hey,
later.
it ain't my butt, it's my tummy, but hey, I feel that pain.
Man, I've had bruises before, and bruises are like achy hurt, but this is like, I don't know if it's just where it's at, but it
Do you
is,
need
man,
to
this
get
is,
your tailbone checked?
it's not my
Because I
tailbone.
have
It's like
different
right,
tailbone.
it's right on my cheek. I fell flat on my,
Oh, okay.
but it's just the bruise is just getting worse and worse and bigger. And it's like,
Okay.
I think the swelling is hitting nerves because it's shooting down into my leg and up into my back. But yeah, sitting like this
What?
for this long now, I was fine earlier, but now sitting,
Girl,
I'm in pain again. So
that sounds like a deep contusion bruise that you probably need to try to like do ice and heat or something,
yeah,
Tylenol to keep inflammation down because that'll help keep your pain.
I've been doing it, honey. I've been doing it, but it's
Okay,
it's
well,
not. I know my
you
daughter
need to
keeps telling me
unbug
about
them. Yep.
this is
You can alternate ibuprofen or I know what's that thing you take, Advil or
Advil.
something.
This
You
is
could
it.
you
This is
could.
it today. Or no,
Oh
this is
my
yesterday.
God!
This one was yesterday. I don't have today. This was yesterday.
Oh my God! That's a bruise.
Yeah, that's on my back.
Oh
Yeah,
no,
and
girl!
I
You
think this
need to
one
go
only
to
shows
your
red
doctor.
because of the flash. Because usually, look,
Yeah,
this was
I
the day
know.
before.
You need to go.
This was day 3.
Oh, what'd you do?
My
Oh
granddog
my
knocked me
God!
off the stairs. I went flying and fell on the concrete. Oh my God.
Oh my God! When I did that with my head, it was so awful.
Yeah,
I had a dent in the middle of
crazy.
my forehead and a dent on the side, and yeah, but
Yeah.
I've never in my life seen a bruise like that on everything I love. You really need to call.
I don't know what
Uh,
they would do though. It's because it's just a bruise. Like I know there's like a
ain't
hematoma
there?
in there because
There's
there's a hard
no.
spot in there that's like a pool of blood. My daughter said. But yeah, the pain. It's the first 2 days. It was just like achy, like I felt just sore just from falling. But now it's like a
Yeah,
crazy. No, I'm not
yeah.
on any blood thinners at all. Yeah, but it's like I said,
Oh
it's the
man,
it's I'm having
that
this like
is.
really weird sensation of it shooting down my leg and up my back. The pain is just really bad.
Oh,
Yesterday and today have been horrible. That's why I got to get up
yeah.
out the chair because it's
You
hurting.
need to. Hey, go to the doctor for real or telehealth. I'm
Yeah.
serious. It could be
If it's
something that.
if it's still like this tomorrow, I'll go get it looked at. Now that I'm back in my town, I've been out at my daughter, so now that I'm back in my town by my doctor, I'll go see him tomorrow if it's still bad.
Well, everybody's telling you, eat ice, stay hydrated, everything.
Yeah, I know my daughter's
It
been
could,
on it.
it could be a clot. Um, it could have sent you into some type of sciatic nerve episodes and rarely
It's just really
permanently.
swollen. I look like I got a BBL on one side and not the other.
Oh man. I only got half a belly button.
Yeah, so all right, Nunu, my phone's
But
about to die. I don't want it to cut off on
yeah,
you.
you feel better,
I
girl.
will love you as well.
Thank
Have a
you
good
for
night.
letting me go. Thank
Bye.
you. All right, bye, girl.
Wait, so Blue Eye, same thing happened to you? What happened? Or like, how did it end? Did they have to do anything, or no, it just went away? I feel like it's just gonna heal up and be okay. Like right now, it just hurts really bad because I've been sitting for hours, where I haven't been able to sit at all. Driving today was horrible. Drain it? What? Drain what? I had to be careful and it went away. You see, that's what I'm thinking. Because it's like right here. Right? So it's like I don't have like any bones there. It's just like right here. I kind of like it. Makes me look like I got a little tush back there. Just on one side. You're welcome, Nunu. Get some sleep. All right, guys. I am going to... No, wait. We're twinsies. Yes, Hope, I see you. I'm thankful that I fell there, though. Because I flew a good distance. But I didn't hit my head. Again, it could have happened in such a worse area. I could have really broken some bones. That was me. Well, I didn't fall down the stairs. The dog knocked me off the stairs, off about 3 stairs. And I flew up several feet and then landed. Hit my head too, but my head's been fine, so that was okay. Yeah. Yeah, I will be watching the trial tomorrow. I'm going to watch today's tonight, and then I'll watch it tomorrow. So, yes, I'm going to go take a nice hot shower, get this feeling better, and then I will see you guys tomorrow. So I may do 2 lives tomorrow. Maybe I'll do one in the afternoon. I do have to pack. But you guys are a little bit more important. So, but we'll see. So we will see how it goes. Love you guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a good night.